Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons & Dragons. You're watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
All right, I'm David Wong. I play Nines at the Backseat Bar, and I got a new toy.
Right.
I don't know how to use it.
You picked one up in the music shop.
Yes.
I'm Nicole Bates, and I play Sorian Sewell.
You want to play this?
I'll try. I'm really good at it. See?
Yeah.
And you play?
I play Sorian Sewell, the Changeling Drift.
Well,
Yeah, not-
okay.
and-
And that.
And this,
And
the thumb piano.
Thumb piano thing.
I'm Greg, and I play Ulset Ralph, the Furbog fighter.
Well, do you want to play this?
Sure.
You almost had jingle bells going.
Not good at that. Nope.
I'm Alexis Bates, and I don't play the...
You can.
Do you want to?
Not really. I'm good. Not good at that, though.
You don't have to be good at it.
Oh.
It's all in tune. Kinda.
So anything you play is
true.
good.
I hit it with a hammer until it was in tune. That's how
I'm
you
your
tu-
trusty dungeon mistress. We have a couple of announcements, and first up is a reminder to support us on Patreon.
Support us on Patreon.
Yes, please do that.
And we're good.
Oh, really? I was going to say more, but go. Okay.
Go ahead, please.
Our Patreon is the best way to support our show and all the other things that we do on this channel. You can get access to our Discord server, get behind the scenes like improv warm-up sessions and things like that.
Some of them are funny.
We'll run polls and stuff occasionally. One or two of them were funny, yeah.
Yeah, the polls are hilarious.
And all sorts of other things. We're always looking to add new things to it, so check it out at patreon.com/diceanddungeons.
Perfect. Wonderful. Well done.
And now back to you, Alexis.
Back to me.
Do you want to play the thumb piano now?
No thanks. The other announcement that we have is our usual sponsorship from Geekified. Geekified, of course, is a tabletop gaming store out of Vinton, Iowa that takes online and in-person orders for all of your tabletop role-playing game needs. So if you're looking to pick up any new paints, perhaps some new figures for your game at home, maybe some new magic cards, or even a board game, you can head on over to geekifiediowa.com and find everything they have online, or if you're in the area, head over to Vinton and check them out in person. I'm sure they'd love to see you. Thank you for all the support you've given us, Geekified. We really appreciate everything that you do with us. And guys, remember, support your local gaming store. Thanks again. That concludes the announcement today. So, yeah, that was uneventful. Usually it's more chaotic.
No, we do that after.
Oh.
You jumped the gun.
Oh.
It's all right.
I know you have 14 of them now.
With that, Dungeoneers, let's roll. And I realized I hit the wrong button there, so I'm going to just redo that transition.
And 3,
And
2.
I want to figure out how to do the best transition of this.
We're cutting this.
Let's do a best transition.
Yep. And, you know, I'll just do it this way. 3, 2, 1. Last week on Dice and
Ah!
Diamonds.
Oh,
See, that's how you do it.
That's when.
teach me, miss.
No, I teach nothing.
The party spent some time wandering through the Changeling City. Following their fight with Brukelion, the city seemed to regain some of its former abilities. Walls began healing, and buildings that once did not open for the party now allowed them entry. When we left off, Nines and Ulsa had just finished testing what happens when a biscuit is thrown repeatedly through the vortex where they had witnessed events from the past. We rejoined them now after they had received a warning from Dole not to continue with their experimentations lest they created an unhealable, all-consuming rift within the dimensional planes.
Did they take away my biscuit?
I did, yes.
Do we still have it in your possession?
Yes.
Okay, so Dole didn't take it.
I don't think I destroyed it.
Well,
I don't know if you did. That's up to you. You did take it, though.
It had a very nice note on it.
Actually, do I still have the note?
I don't think I took the note.
It's my pen pal now. I put it in my pocket.
You should write back.
No.
If only I had some sort of gravity detecting rock that I could tie it to and throw it back into the portal.
We will keep an eye out for that.
Hopefully there's a magic shop nearby.
Are you eating the
Hey,
roasted
wait, you're
biscuit?
eating the biscuit?
What? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Did you eat the biscuit?
Oh no.
Yes.
Well then,
That was a very Nines thing for you to do.
you ate. Okay,
Bye, Zoria.
We'll find out what happens to you sometime.
I assume I'll poop.
You hope you do. Oh no.
I'm glad that we're appealing to our demographic, not 2 minutes into the show. Jokes. I can't believe you did that.
Should I not have?
No!
Then I didn't.
You took that away from me to make sure I didn't do
I
it.
have a lot of biscuits.
I mean, you have one very specific one less now.
No, I was tricking Nines.
You said you ate it.
I know, I did. Let's go.
Also, how come she gets to eat my biscuit?
She was not supposed to eat the biscuit.
Why? What possible bad thing could happen?
We were saving that biscuit to find out.
So, Nines,
Yes.
did you want to go to that communication room still? The gem
Well,
room?
what about the crane fight? Olsef and I were gonna crane fight.
No, you and Zoria are going to crane.
Me and Zoria were gonna crane fight, Zoria.
Yeah, but now the city's like nice.
So we don't want to destroy it.
No.
But it would be really cool if we had two cranes that hit each other.
It would be like
That
sword
is
fight.
true, that would be really cool. But it's downstairs.
That's easy to go just downstairs.
Yeah, but then when you were done, you would need to come back up.
Let's just go to communication room.
Alright, that's upstairs.
Olsef, carry me.
All right.
I do not carry nines.
I just grapple his foot.
I turn into Olseth and carry Nines.
We go upstairs.
You climb the.
Stairs.
Yeah, just 2 flights, actually.
Yeah.
You climb the 2 flights of stairs that lead you up to the 2nd story of the governmental building, the city council building, and you head to the communication room.
I stop off in one of the bathrooms quick just to throw up that biscuit. Now I'm worried.
You dug a
That's
hole.
metagaming. You can't do that.
Soria knows that it's not good.
Then why did she eat it?
I thought it'd be funny.
I just go into the communication room and grab a crystal.
So, well, Soria is expunging evil,
Uh-huh.
which was definitely evil.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Do you feel
Nines
more,
continues on to the communication room.
do you feel more evil?
I wouldn't tell you if I was.
Yes, but I could do an insight check.
Good luck.
Can I get guidance?
18 deception.
That's just insight. So that will be a 22.
I don't know if I'm lying.
You were feeling the pull of something, and it felt like more than just like eating bad food. It didn't feel if you had this sort of like upset stomach, sort of like pit of your stomach gnawing, churning sensation. And when you threw up, you felt most of that relieved.
I only feel slightly more evil.
Oh, percentage dice. How much evil?
87% more evil.
Very good. You feel 87% more evil.
But 87% of 0 isn't very much.
I mean, you got pretty murdery in the last few episodes.
That was righteous.
Oh, okay. Righteous murder.
I
Like
go
the
into
name of the group. The Righteous Murderers.
we keep coming up with very bad names.
Anyway, I'd like to use one of these crystals.
All right. Why don't you roll some percentile die and tell me what that number is? I've
88.
created a newly refreshed table for you. 88, you said?
Yes.
Okay. That one. Would you mind writing 88 down in case we get doubles? I just want to make sure that we record that, and I've already got enough in front of me.
Since there is a 1 in 100 chance of knowing the same number, it's very likely.
Well,
I've seen how we roll. A bunch of goblins come up and attack us throwing javelins.
I just rolled 87 on my evil check.
given how that side of the table rolls, improbably low, it's not inconceivable that you wouldn't roll the same number again. We've seen weirder things happen. Like, I don't know,
Don't go back.
four ones in the same rolling set or something.
Just stop. No.
You should get new dice. I got new dice.
You're going to re-traumatize me.
Oh, don't worry. When we recorded our one-shot, which will be airing soon, the one-shot Rootin' Tootin' Varmint Shootin' Adventures in the Wild 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 Animal West.
Yeah! Sorry, we're not doing that.
Make sure you watch it.
You had someone roll even worse than you.
Really?
Yes, that's what I was actually alluding to.
I thought you were talking about
No.
my Brucellian attacks.
No,
Well,
worse.
It was only 3 1s and a 2.
Yeah, worse than
Worse
that.
than that?
Worse
It was
than
like something like 5 1s out of 6 d6s.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's pretty
Anyway.
impressive.
Anyway, I'm talking to someone who's has the gem in their bathroom, right?
No, just don't get weird.
I know my audience. I'm gonna get weird.
Why would you be I didn't even describe anything yet.
That's what I'm envisioning. I'm telling a story about who I'm expecting to see.
Why are you expecting to see someone in the toilet?
People spend lots of time in toilet.
I do. I just wasn't there for a while.
Yes, expelling evil. That's what we call it.
So, when you put your first gem in, you are watching a performance in a dark theater.
This is bad performance.
How can you tell it is
Well,
bad?
I'm Lieutenant.
It seems to be some sort of play. Comedy, perhaps. You can hear sort of muffled laughter from the audience. You're looking...
Is it hideous laughter?
No. No, Tasha is not in attendance tonight. The view is sort of like above and back from the stage. You're looking down at all the actors at an angle. You can see the whole stage. You can even see sort of this warped vision. I mean, you've seen through these crystals before, and you know at the edges it sort of bubbles out. There's a little bit of a fisheye effect here. And you're seeing little bits of the audience and everything, but most of it's the stage.
Can we see what Nines is seeing?
You can see little bits of it because it's a projection in
Nines.
this room.
You did not get very good seats for this performance.
The best seats in the house. Probably. Do we recognize any of the actors?
No,
Do we recognize the performance?
I sure
you
don't.
two certainly don't.
Oh, we lived in a swamp.
Oh, no. Well, we've been in cities, though. But
Did you
we've
see
never-
any shows?
Only 9.
Only
Only
nine.
Nines.
And the voice.
Yeah.
Well, no, we didn't see the voice perform.
So you don't
Oddly
recognize
enough,
it.
do you know what a dinner theater show is? When we tried to distract the boys.
I read books.
You don't recognize the performance. It's a little hard to make some things out, but you notice that when an actor goes like directly in center of this viewpoint, their lines become more clear. So it seems to inform you about these crystals, that they have like a very
Direction.
pinpoint audio.
Anything else about the show?
Are you sort of like looking around at all, or just
Mostly paying attention to the actors.
okay? Yeah, you don't really notice anything.
So, how clearly do we hear the actor when they're in the center?
It's distant and quiet, but you hear it fairly clearly. Like if you were to turn the volume up or something like that, not that that's really a function here, you would be able to hear it clearly. But it's just quiet.
When an actor gets into the center, I go, I am the ghost of the theater.
Is that the evil kicking in?
Maybe.
The actor pauses for a second, looks around, and then continues with what appears to be their lines.
Okay, I'm good.
That was it.
Yeah, what? I mean, I don't want to distract them too much.
You start to ruin all my performances. Well, no, you don't.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
Am I enjoying the performance?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. Let's find out. Not really, no.
Oh,
I don't understand what's going on, and the costumes are weird.
Are they actually in costume?
well, some of them are, yeah. I mean, some of them
So
are wearing
it's
more
not just stand-up.
contemporary clothes. Yeah, no, like there's staging and there's some like sets around them and scenery and things. It's clearly a play. There's one person running around. Well, actually, it's like a group of people to create like a large dragon figure that's coming into the scene now.
Are they performing in Glendrangan? What language?
The performance is being done in Navinian.
Oh, so I don't understand it.
No. But you don't know where the performance is being done.
Well, this is boring. I slap Crystal off. Next Crystal.
Okay.
I go pick up a crystal.
Do you think that was like in the mosaic, a mosaic on the ceiling or something? That crystal?
Probably.
Okay. Next crystal.
Next Crystal.
I pick a deep emerald green crystal
Okay.
for no reason other than I like the color.
Roll a percentile die. Whoever, in this case, will Seth.
88 again.
I told you. I told you. You're over there like, yeah, I did a 1 in 100 chance.
So you go over, pick up the crystal I just knocked down, and put it back in.
You're back with the performance.
That was just so bizarre. It can't be real. But you saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it's real. Like, I knew that would happen. It just had to happen.
Okay.
Go over,
Hold
pick up
that. That's the same crystal.
it back in.
Just get a different one.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I knocked the crystal back out.
8. It's just 8.
Okay. That's just too perfect.
Well, the 8 came up. I was really afraid that.
So, when you put this next, it is a very pretty crystal. It has some nice inclusions with it,
Yeah, I'm going to keep it when we're done.
and there's, it's not cleanly cut. It's kind of rough. It's very pretty and very natural, not designed or buffed or anything. And you put it in, and it creates a projection that's just dark.
That's it. I turn on the lights.
Hello?
No, I have my dark vision. Can I see anything at all?
No, the dark vision doesn't really work when it's a projection of something else.
Yeah.
So
It's like the TV is off, but I have dark vision. So why am I not seeing it?
Yeah, why doesn't that work?
I don't know. Hello?
no response.
Maybe the other crystal's broken.
Sorry, you just have to be louder.
Oh.
Give me attention!
I am so glad that we use a lot of compression on our mics right now.
You probably broke something there.
Probably this crystal. I smack it off now.
No!
Okay.
And I actually go down and I pick up the one that we were watching before because I'm going to try to pirate plays with it.
He was writing the
I go get my green crystal back.
Okay.
I'll pick a crystal.
No, I want to do my green crystal again.
But it's just blind.
Maybe it changed.
Okay. It's still very dark. You can't see any like details or anything from it.
No,
No.
no,
No noise.
Variations in the darkness.
No.
So it's just
complete.
inside of a box with the lid shut.
Or the other crystal's broken and it's not connecting to anything.
Well, I pick up my not working beautiful green crystal and keep it.
Okay.
Do we see like a disconnect symbol like flashing on the projection?
Why don't you roll roll a d4 for me?
Should I just say one now? Two.
Wow.
Okay. Add 1,000 gold emerald to your inventory.
That's a fancy emerald.
Then I smack to the ground.
Is it my turn for a crystal?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to find the crystal, a dull gray lumpy crystal.
A dull gray lumpy crystal.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
96.
That could not be a more perfect description of the crystal you wanted to find against the roll that you made.
Really?
Okay.
The dull gray lumpy.
Dull gray lumpy crystal. It cloudy is perhaps giving it too much credit. The crystal that you find, it's very gray and boring and weird looking. It's more rock-like than crystal.
That's what I was going for.
And when you put it in to the device, you see a place that you recognize projected up. You are looking down, and some of your vision, there's like a black line, very crisp. Unlike some of the other times that you've seen where it sort of blurs, it's very crisp in this. And you're looking down on just a little bit of this scene from the Saddest Pony Tavern, Notary, and Chapel Incorporated.
Oh, we've been here. Did they add anything? Well, we don't see the sign. I don't know if they added any more businesses to it.
Yeah, you don't know if there's any more business.
Is there like a moneylender station now or something like that?
No.
Or like a coinage transfer where you change your money changer? That's what I
The
meant.
security Inc.
Sure, yeah.
The security Inc. open up a kiosk in there.
Is there sunglasses?
No, there's no sunglasses hut. There is a currency exchange, though.
Is there a wedding going on?
You can't be sure, but it sounds like there might be some sort of wedding going on in the background.
There's always a wedding going on.
Nines, maybe you can play some music for the wedding.
Do we hear music playing?
Yeah, you do. You do hear a little bit of music.
Are we in the bar area?
Is it
Yeah,
good?
you're looking down at the bar. You get the sense, knowing the Saddest Pony Tavern Notary and Chapel Incorporated, that you might be in one of their decorations, like that ring the ceiling.
I put on a deep, gruff voice
Okay.
and just yell as loud as I can.
Okay.
A round of drinks on me!
You hear, "Hey!" And the bartender is like,
You absorbed a lot of evil.
then the bartender just goes, starts pulling drinks and handing them out.
Alright, I'm good. 9.
So that's very chaotic of you.
Yeah. That's not evil. 9s, would you like to hit the crystal one?
Let me go grab a new one.
All right, go ahead and roll.
$76.
We will hear trombones.
Do you care to ascribe your own description to these crystals? If it's not clear, I'm just letting you describe the crystals you want.
Oh, blue.
Just blue.
Just blue?
Blue with
blue.
shades of blue in it that
They're blue.
they're very blue.
Bluest crystal.
You find an incredibly blue crystal. There are no features other than the fact that it's blue.
What shape is it? Blue.
Sort of bluish? Generally bluish.
I take my very blue crystal and I put it in the machine.
You put that in, and then you hear a gentle tune start up, and it goes, I'm boo da boo dee da.
Knock it out.
Better than the voice.
You put that crystal in, and you see yourselves, like the back of you. You're all sort of looking one way, and like it's the other side of you.
Not this again.
I turn around.
Okay.
Can I?
These two see you turn around. You, having now turned around, can no longer see the projection.
I walk over there and I try to find the crystal that's projecting.
All right. It takes you a second to kind of
Further to the left.
back and forth and working together, but you
Look for my glowing face.
Right.
And now you see
Go up.
what the others have seen.
Right
The
there.
three of you all kind of looking at it. You're getting sort of this odd fisheye effect, where as you step
Oh, your eyes are even odder fishier than usual.
as you step
eyes were count eyes.
outside of the platform, the communication platform that's there, it sort of warps the space around it. It looks like these crystals are designed really to focus very close and very narrow bands, at least on this end of things. And you two are getting a better idea of what it looks like as he moves the crystal around. And basically, what I'm trying to convey is that the crystals stored on this side and the crystals that are distributed have different, what we would call like lenses and apertures to create different focal lengths. So you get when he's holding the crystal, you know, about like here.
No,
It's a pretty-
it's way closer. It's like
Yeah, when he's doing this,
Don't
it's a
put it
nice
in your
clear
mouth.
picture.
Am I-
When he's doing this, it's like totally distorted.
am I holding it portrait or landscape mode?
It's square.
Hold it there.
Like I hold it at an angle.
Touch angle.
Yeah, it's now it's like a different. It's coming through on this end as a square, but you're getting the.
I
Don't hold it.
chew on it.
Hold it up. Hold it up to the crystal in the thing. 9s, don't eat it.
I'm not eating it. I'm chewing on it.
9s, we can give if the
It hurts a little. It's hard. It's very hard.
9s. if the changelings stay here, we can keep that crystal and then they can talk to us.
I'm not following.
I'll give you 2 gold for that crystal.
3 gold.
Okay.
Okay, but I have to do one thing first.
What?
I take the crystal and then I point at the crystal that's in the machine.
Okay, the two of them like see each other, and then you get the sort of mirror to mirror effect with, you know.
Neat. 3 gold.
Here you go.
I knocked the other one off.
I'll pick that up.
You're stealing so many crystals. Do you want to label that one?
No, I only have 1 crystal.
No, I mean the one we're leaving behind.
I'm gonna give it to someone.
Oh, okay.
I will go pick out a crystal. I would like to get like a citrine or
Sure.
bright kind of yellow.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many crystals. You guys can literally describe any sort of crystal that you're looking
I'm
for,
describing that one.
and it's there.
No, absolutely.
88.
Possible. No.
So you reach into my pocket and grab the one.
No.
I believe.
No.
The line is that's impossible. No, it's improbable.
No.
So do I get
Somebody give me
a
theirs.
do I get a reflex save for as Olsef reaches into my pocket to grab that crystal?
Did you do something to
Also-
these?
No.
You have to write 88 3 times on there.
Roll it.
So
I'm
Olseth
really-
goes over, he's like, what a pretty crystal, and puts it back in.
It's still the play.
The play is now resuming. It looks
Choose
like
a
they're-
different crystal.
There's a big stage fight going on right
I'm
now.
really kind of afraid to roll these.
Here, try this one.
Let's try that. 9.
Best number.
No.
I was about to say I can't believe it, but I absolutely believe it.
Well, you were
Not
proven
only-
right.
I said that.
Nope.
Okay, you rolled a 9.
I did.
Best number.
All right.
Very similar to the 8 I rolled last time. But not as similar as the 88 I rolled twice.
So you rolled the lucky number.
The 9's number.
You have a scene that comes about, and it's sort of taking shape a little more slowly than the others, and you recognize this place. All 3 of you make a wisdom check. Let's see if you remember this.
14.
17.
18.
Wow.
Shows at 88.
It
88.
A D20.
It comes
Really?
first to Ulseth and then to Soria, and the two of you look at each other and you're like, oh no,
Oh no.
oh no. And then Nines, it hits you.
Is there a pile of health potion on the ground in there?
No,
Oh.
but you are in that room. You are sitting a little bit above standing height, maybe about 6.5 feet off the ground. This room has a lot of lines to get good perspectives, and there's some people sort of idly chatting at the door. You can see the faces of 2 of them. They look to be sort of well-off, aristocratic types. And the character that has their back to you, you don't recognize immediately. You're not sure who they are. And you can hear the muffled noises of laughing. They're just just off center from this crystal's line of sight, but you see them. And they are having what seems to be a very cordial conversation. The character with their back to you waves goodbye, and the door closes. They turn around, see the faces of you three,
So,
and they start approaching. Yeah.
Soria knows where we are, but where the hell are we?
You're on the Voice's ship
Oh no!
in his
In
dressing
room.
room.
I thought I stole all his jewelry.
Yep, clearly not.
And the Voice walks into scene. He was the one with his back to the door.
It was better that way.
He picks up whatever this gem.
I would have
Set in.
quickly made myself look like not Soria before he turned around if
That's fine.
I recognized him.
Yeah, you would have had time to do
All
that.
right.
And he looks at this projection, kind of holding it out here. Well, how did you three manage to enchant something in my room?
We're very powerful.
You touched it, so you're cursed now.
No, on all counts. You're not powerful, I'm not cursed, and what did the Quiet One say?
Magic.
I suppose you may be right. I don't care how you managed to get into my room. What do you want? Why are you three so obsessed with me? And why aren't you dead?
Listen, I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Yes, you stole my instrument and I want it back.
Your instrument?
Yes, it's mine.
No. No. Your instrument belongs to a higher purpose.
See, you just said it was mine.
It isn't
yes.
your instrument. It belongs to something better.
What's that?
What's better than mine's? If you say 10, Soria, I swear.
No. Their name is Sevens.
It's clearly 10s.
We have come to haunt you.
I've met people like you all over the world in my travels. You're always trying
Just
to
like us.
steal what belongs to my purpose.
You have a purpose?
Of course. You idiots don't think that I would travel the world and act like such a buffoon for nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, I
For
did actually.
I thought it was for money.
Money. Money means nothing.
Oh, well then. Would you like to give it to us?
Can you translate this rune?
No, I can't.
Is it hurt?
No.
Are you familiar with it?
It's a language that mortals cannot read.
Okay. That's unsettling.
He's being very cooperative right now.
We should keep this up.
What's your purpose? I want to help.
No, you don't.
Not even an insight
an
check
evil
on that
show.
great line.
I tell you what. What are the odds that if someone were to roll a
88.
10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 times, just 7 times, that 3 of them would be 88.
Well, that's a really random question.
I'm not particularly good at math.
Ah, we have found
music.
something else.
What-
Yes, a-
So, wait.
I wouldn't say that math is my weakness. It's just
Oh, you
not
have
my
something even
strength.
weaker.
Are you part of a weird murder cult?
What? No.
It's not
Why
weird
would I
then?
want? Why would I want to be part of a murder cult? Who do you three think I am?
An asshole.
A murder cultist?
A not nice person.
Only one of you is right.
Which one?
The cat.
Yes, he's an asshole.
Ah,
I can't deny that.
Yes, he can't deny cat.
You know, you're funnier than I remember you being.
I don't like being complimented by him.
no, I understand.
You know, I rather enjoy having an adversary. It's been so very long since I had one.
What happened to the last one?
Truth be told, I don't know.
What must have happened in a good adversary?
I believe that she just gave up. Went on to pursue other things. Bit of a shame, I enjoy competition. The last one was musical competition. No, it wasn't Sarah McGoblin. She's a friend of mine.
Oh.
Wow, I knew she was terrible.
That was too bad. I thought that maybe she was a good musician and all, but now she is a friend of an asshole.
Now she's a bad musician and a bad friend.
Yeah. How disappointing.
We've learned a lot about Sarah McGoblin
I
today.
enjoy
And you.
having someone who pushes me. I haven't had someone who does that in so many years. I'm going to let the three of you live for a little while longer.
You do not even know where we are.
It doesn't take me long. Given that you have only been traveling for a few days and you possess little to no magical powers of significance, that means that it's unlikely that you're able to teleport anywhere further beyond several days' travel.
He doesn't realize we got to level 4.
I know. We are much more powerful now.
That means that you're somewhere not too very far. Based on your odd surroundings, I'm guessing it's nowhere that's currently mapped, which means that I can eliminate a lot of choices and focus on areas that are empty. It won't be long before I can find you. But I'm not going to hunt for you now. I'm going to give you a chance because I like having someone that pushes me.
So,
Soria says I push people all the time.
Yeah.
yeah. Next time we are there and we see the voice, you must push him. He is looking forward
Well,
to that.
But don't
gonna
take
be
this as a
tackled.
sign of weakness or mercy. I'm still going to try to kill you. But I imagine you're going to give me a very good sport.
I was not planning to give him anything.
No. How the hell are you talking to me? Really?
Well, before we answer that, because we have a really good answer. Who was your rival? What was her name?
I don't think I want you to know that much about me.
We do know that you are not good at math. We know that that is not your greatest weakness, that you are weaker somewhere else. You told us that.
Those are both true statements.
We know that you are an asshole.
We know you're collecting
Also true.
instruments for some purpose.
Yes.
We know that you do not know what that purpose is.
I know what that purpose is.
Prove it.
No. Ha.
It figures that the people who seem to have the greatest ability to challenge me are childlike buffoons.
So are you making
Is
me
that a
look
good
bad
thing?
in front of my
Is that a
rival?
good thing?
Wait, why am I making you look?
Well, you don't make me look good.
What was your name again? Cat.
It's Nines. Best musician.
No, that was your stage name.
But that's my name.
Wait, that's not your name?
All the world's my stage.
You told us that was your name.
You came to me beleaguered, haggard, and with a beautiful instrument, desperate for any chance to perform. I gave you that opportunity. It cost you an instrument.
Yes, and I want it back. The experience with you was garbage.
But it gave you drive, didn't it?
I do want to kill you now.
Oh, you have a purpose.
It gave you some motivation. It gave you a purpose. Did it
I
not?
said that.
As far as I've been able to ascertain, you've been traveling around the countryside, performing for trinkets, baubles, and what food someone will be willing to give you. And then you found these two.
Yes, they did feed me.
Oh, yeah.
So, I think you should at least offer some thanks to me for giving you an opportunity to grow your skill set and find a purpose, even if that purpose is to destroy my career and me personally.
Well, I mostly just want an instrument back.
The rest of that, what do you think?
I think it's pretty good.
Well, I will have to destroy this hat now, which is such a shame.
Oh no, you are going to destroy a hat that will disturb Nine's mightily.
It's not a nice hat.
Well, I thought it was sort of a clever hat. It's more of a mask, you might say. A hood, perhaps. Grabs the gem that's been holding this here and pulls it back, turns it around, and it's a big, kind of like picture Masked Singer. It's like a mascot head, right? And it's a cat head.
Does it have my likeness?
A little bit. It's for when I perform in Tabaxavoy. I'll have to make a new one, although I might draw from the same inspiration. And
I feel
not
like
use
this is
gem.
inappropriate.
But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you where you can find the gem. I'm going to be mailing it to the royal family of Glindring. Yes. They'll be happy to receive this gem.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be okay. We can.
Well,
yeah.
what, is that a threat?
No, but it's to guarantee that if you ever use it again, the royal family will hunt you down as spies.
They might already.
That's only happened one time already. Not anyone important, right?
Anything else you want? Because I'm late for a dinner.
Could I have your autograph?
Well, for a fan. I'm always happy to do that. Takes out a really precision quill and like writes across the surface, sort of muddying the image.
You ruined the crystal now.
There you go. Yeah. I'm off to dinner. I hope we'll see each other again soon.
I hope you'll choke on it.
Can I be quickly sketching what his signature looks like?
Ta-ta. Bye.
I knocked the crystal off. He can't hang up at me, I hang up at him.
Yeah, you copy the signature.
I don't know. Can I copy his signature down? Quick. I probably don't have time to do
You
that.
probably don't have time to do that, though.
I mean, I think it'd be very easy to find.
I know. It's
a
probably
version
in
of it.
memorabilia shops and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot. He signs a lot of things.
Yeah.
Well,
Also, that was terrible.
I'll pull one that won't be the voice.
It turns out to be the voice.
The other eye of the cat.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Let's see what you get.
I want to find the smallest one I can.
The smallest one.
Like,
Okay.
yeah. As small as possible. 87.
Oh.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
It's circling around it now.
I do pick up the crystal that we put down, that I knocked off.
Okay.
The voice signed one.
Yeah,
Which now is gonna.
spy on the royal family.
Yeah, I can make myself look like the voice.
This smaller one, it teleports you to sort of an odd scene. You look into a room, it's dark, and there's a window that's letting moonlight come in. And the scene is on its side. So it's as though, like, you were looking at it with your head that way. And looking out, you're sort of discerning this is about bed height. And it's looking out towards a wall. There's a gentle sort of shifting and rise and fall with the image. And that's the scene you have.
Hello.
You hear a...
It is a baby mammoth.
Baby mammoth?
That doesn't sound like a mammoth.
Not now. Leave me alone. I'm tired, sweetie.
No, now. Well, what's going? Who's there?
Do we recognize this voice?
No.
Okay.
The image starts to shift, and you turn over. The image like flips over, and you see it flash by quite
That was
quickly.
very disorienting.
And you see this face of a bearded, middle-aged looking gnome. And the other side of this room, there's a hallway. You seem to be in someone's bedroom. And the male gnome that you see is sleeping.
Hey, wake up! We have things to do. Come on.
We're on a schedule.
What?
You're late.
Did I forget something?
Yes, you got to restock the store. You gotta go pull the weeds.
The
Come on.
customers are waiting.
You have to get your wife that present. Come on.
And as the male gnome starts like kind of getting out of bed and puts on some slippers and a robe and like goes out the door and it like shuffles down. You see some lights starting to come on. Then like comes back in after a minute or two, and it's just like what's happening?
You are late.
Let's hurry up.
And now he sees your three faces being projected from this ring. Hello!
That's the energy.
That's the energy going on right now. So, throwback to Dromar energy. He goes and grabs whatever is holding this crystal and is just like looking at it, terrified.
We're the ghosts of past, present, and future.
We're not ghosts, sir. Quit lying to strangers. That's very evil.
No, it's not. It's fine. It's chaotic.
He goes over, and you get this glimpse of a really terrified female gnome-looking face, just sort of like hunched up with the covers in their bed. You can see him grabbing something from behind you, and then it
Hey, stop searching us.
dark,
Oh.
and then like a little darker, and you hear the sound of some drawers, and it gets very dark, and then you hear this muffled yelling conversation going on.
You were right. He did forget to buy his wife a present.
They're gonna get to fight now. And divorce, and it's all Sawyer fault.
Why is it my fault?
I don't know.
It's your turn to choose a gem.
I knock it off. $34.
This crystal, as the image comes into focus,
Just so you know, it looks exact. It has my exact color scheme,
Orange and blue.
orange and blue, with the little black stripes in there.
this crystal is stashed on the top of a stack of books. There's like a mirror across from your particular viewing position. You can see the crystal actually on top of a bunch of books. It sits on this large pile of more books and gold and some crystals and things. Like it looks like if a wizard had a whole lot of money and really loved reading, is sort of the vibe you're getting from this room. There's a lot of arcane looking things swirling
Looks like a
around in
place
here.
we should visit.
Hey, Zoria,
Yeah.
ring Dole. See if we hear the other end.
Hey, doll.
Yes.
We're messing with some telecommunication crystals.
Like I told us to!
Your room isn't covered with stuff. I imagine your room's very clean and kind of void of all decoration, right?
You are correct on one count. It is incredibly clean. It is not void of all decoration.
Oh, what kind of decorations do you have?
I have a various accoutrement from my travels over the years.
So, I have a question since I have you on the line.
Yes.
If someone, like, as a joke, ate a biscuit that was touched by an evil entity from the future past,
Yes.
what would happen to them?
Nothing good.
No? Is there any way to reverse it? Or...
If you threw it up quickly after eating it, it may perhaps delay, offset, or reduce some of the effects.
what sort of effects?
The inability to eat certain foods, general fear and anxiety, willingness to
scared,
commit horrible acts of violence.
Yep, got that.
Oh no! Quick question.
Swelling and bloating.
Oh, not good
Quick
there.
question. If I put my little alarm beacon up and Soria decides she wants to kill me in the middle of the night, would it detect her as a threat?
No, you designate who's good or bad, so you'd have to do it when you said it.
I don't think that's how the item worked.
I don't think so. Unless you were like, sorry, you sleep outside. And then it might work.
Would a restoration spell help that at all?
It may.
Okay.
Any cool things would happen?
Healing magic is not my forte.
All right. So, anyway,
Ask if any good things happen.
any good things happen from doing that? Any, like, do you get, like, some people think you're cool or anything?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Thanks, doll.
What if they-
Did you eat that biscuit they were throwing?
It was a joke, and then
I really thought you'd say, did Nines eat that biscuit?
I had expected Nines to eat the biscuit.
yeah, I was trying to do a nines joke, and I might have taken it too far.
There was a bite already taken out of it, so it was not a whole biscuit.
That's a good part. That's a good sign.
Don't eat things that have come into contact with other dimensions.
All right, I'll try not to in the future.
Did you throw it up?
Yes, very quickly.
How quickly?
As soon as I thought of it.
It was about 20 minutes later, wasn't it?
No, it was way less time than that.
You may not turn into some horrible interdimensional demon then.
A horrible interdimensional what?
I'm not sure where that word came from. It popped in my head just now. I'm assuming that it's one of the after effects of being exposed to whatever horrible encounter you wrought into the universe.
What do you mean I wrought into?
We're communicating, correct?
Yeah?
The energy from the interdimensional plane that you are traveling through with that biscuit that you then consumed, that's energy that's being transferred into me through our communication.
Oh, sorry.
It's perfectly acceptable. I'm exposed to far worse things than that on a daily basis.
Okay. Well, we have to see what this crystal's looking at since it's not your place.
No, it is not my place. I have no crystals in my room.
What do you have in your room?
We already went over this.
Mostly they're paintings and wood carvings.
Oh,
Ask if it has any paintings of Nines.
do you have any paintings of nines?
No, but I would be happy to have one should you provide one.
You have to get a painting for doll.
How long does that take?
I don't know. I don't paint.
Well, we'll find out.
All right. We're going to get back to the crystal now. Thanks, doll.
You're welcome, I think.
Anything happen in the crystal while they're having that conversation?
No.
Crystal! Do something!
You see, as you start calling out, you see the scene before you sort of shake. It's like a shockwave had gone through it.
I didn't
then
know I
you
could do
see-
that.
Another. And you start hearing boom, boom, boom. And then you see an eyeball come into focus. Just a very large, serpent-like eyeball.
Highball,
Hello.
how are you?
I am intrigued.
Hi.
I intrigued. I am nines.
Who are you three?
I just said nines.
And the other two?
Wolsef and a cat. I mean,
I turned into a cat. Like an actual cat.
Okay.
well, this is our bullet tens.
Sevens.
Tens.
Interesting.
I stopped being a cat.
I keep being a cat.
The eye pulls back, and you see a very large dragon come walking into frame and settling down at just the right point to have a nice focus on this dragon.
What color dragon is it?
The color is sort of pale, a little on. It's kind of white, but mostly glassy. It's a very bright-looking dragon. You've never seen one like this.
How many dragons have I seen?
Actually, a fair number.
There was that one that arrested Dromer. I was looking for the name.
I would have to go way back in my notes.
I know I am too.
Well, what's your name? I don't think it's actually intrigued.
Oh. Most folks who don't speak Draconic have a hard time containing all of my name. So
Give us Cliff Notes of your name.
I'll give you the shortened version. Win fear nam tolgrab thaxatosh. Is that short enough for you?
No. I don't think you know me very well.
Then
Because we just met.
why don't you just call me Thax?
Thax.
Yes. I've never had the pleasure of meeting one of your kind.
Really? We're everywhere.
Not you. The Furbok.
Oh,
Really? They're everywhere. They're everywhere I am.
I may be where you are, but I am not everywhere. Well, it is good to meet you, Thax.
A pleasure to meet you. And I assume that you are a changeling.
Why would you think that?
Because you changed.
Into a cat?
I have abilities to see through into someone's true self.
Oh,
It's nice to meet you.
it's nice to meet you
It's
too.
been a very long time since I encountered one of your kind.
Yeah, when did you last meet one of our kind?
I believe it would be several decades ago. And by very long, I mean long for you. It feels relatively recent for me. At least one or two of your lifetimes ago.
Well, you who are Thax,
Yes.
you have lived a very long time. Have you traveled far and wide?
I did before. Now I enjoy collecting things and mostly books. I enjoy reading, so your scholars are very interesting.
Well, have you read a Tabaxi Tale?
I believe that's a romance novel.
Yeah?
I have a signed first edition over here.
Wow!
They're better than you.
It's a dragon. It can eat
And
me.
like holding a very small compared to their frame book.
Do you want to ask your
I
question
will
first?
ask my questions first.
Alright.
Since you have traveled far and wide and have lived a long time, I may ask you some questions.
Please. I enjoy talking to people, but so few people come to visit me. I assume it's because of the ferociousness of the rest of my kin.
So I will ask if you have ever heard of an ancient, I believe, probably elvish group called Remarden.
I remember Remarden.
Oh, please tell me
Like-
what you know.
You remember Remarden, the person?
Yes.
That is most exciting, because
You sound very excited.
I have.
Ulsteth's range of excitement extends from
88 to
Here?
88.
to here to here. That's the range. Very small.
I've never seen him so excited.
Yes. So I have actually been taught by a disciple of Remarden and have been
Calm
taught
down.
the code.
They still teach the Code of Remarden somewhere.
One did at least.
It's been, well, more than 1,000 of your years
Oh my.
since Remarden lived. Even the elves have forgotten Remarden.
I have found that to be true. When I have met elves, not very many of them knew of him.
Wasn't it she?
She, her, they.
Covered all the bases.
Hardly anyone has ever heard of Remarden.
Well, she was a fierce fighter. Quite a lovely young lass. I once visited in slightly younger years. You see, she had such a devotion about her. Most people found it a bit off-putting.
A devotion to what?
Oh, the sanctity of life, protection of people, diplomacy,
We're good at that last one.
frivolity. She enjoyed celebrating so. Most of that is lost. Or others have absconded with her influences and taken them for their own. It's a shame. But I'm glad that somewhere out in this vast world, someone still teaches her lessons. How nice. She did give me once a very lovely earring. Of course, it was too small for me to ever use, for it was made for an elf, not for a dragon.
The teacher, Lanfiran, who had taught me the Code of Remarden, was on a quest to destroy a beast. I do not know what that beast may be. He also left some last words that were Gratz Dun Balim. Do you know the meaning of these words?
Well, as with all ancient Elvish, context is everything. And so is your inflection, pronunciation, body language. It is a language of great elegance, but one that is perhaps hard to translate properly without knowing all the intents of the speaker and having some context yourself.
These were almost his very last words. They were, in fact, his very last words to me as he was imploring me to continue his quest to slay the beast. I will try to say them as he did. Would that be helpful?
It might, yes.
Gratz Dun Balim.
Within the context, I would assume it means something around in the great darkness. Or perhaps bring my name to justice, maybe. It is some sort of conveyance of a desire to end a great wrong.
I have heard the translation, the great darkness. I have also heard a translation, the beast is in plain sight. Does that make sense to you?
Those are translations that would also make sense, yes. It's such an interesting language. It has evolved to be a bit more streamlined, perhaps, over the millennia. I have not heard it spoken in quite some time now. A long time, even for my camp. But yes, those translations are fitting. There's definitely a tone of not vengeance, but righteousness to it. How interesting.
So it is a righteous plea to correct a great injustice?
I believe so. It conveys an idea that you are to bring about the end of something. Something bad.
No, that would make sense. In my experience with Lanfiren, the Code of Ramarden, and his last plea.
You are lucky. Lucky to have known anyone who still teaches the ways of Ramarden. And you two are lucky to have seen this. It is so rare among your people. Mortals and short-lived, that is.
We're lucky. Do you have any
Well,
other questions?
Thank you very much.
I have a
You
couple
are-
questions.
Of course, I always enjoy a good conversation.
If we wanted to visit you, where could we find you?
Well, I don't like to reveal that anymore. I had to repel far too many adventurers over the years. My good graces and hospitality were unfortunately taken advantage of. They always kept trying to steal my things, and I don't mind sharing. But some of the things in my possession are far too dangerous for most people.
What would you say is the most dangerous thing? Just out of
Yes, we
curiosity.
like your trust. What's the most dangerous thing you have?
I'm just curious.
The most dangerous thing is probably a device capable of ending a plane of existence.
Can I borrow that?
No.
So, speaking of horrible, monstrous things, I do have a question about some runes I found, if you're really well read.
I am particularly well read, yes.
Are dragons considered mortal?
We are technically mortal, but so long lived as to be indistinguishable from gods.
Oh. So, these runes, I should preface, are something that apparently shouldn't exist in this universe. And they hurt most people who see them.
Most.
Well, we just recently met someone who they didn't hurt.
And he's a dick.
Intriguing.
Would you like to see it?
Yes.
Okay, it might hurt.
Thank you for the warning. Ow. They do hurt, but please continue showing.
Oh,
How many hit points does this dragon have?
More than you.
I would hope so. It'd be very frustrating to have a
is-
dragon with 30 HP.
So interesting. Those do not exist within any realm that we of less than divine power can participate in.
why would they be in a sewer then?
You may put them away. The only reason they would be in a sewer would be because a god put them there.
A god put them there?
They are the only ones capable of writing in a language like that.
And then only it would be a god who would not be harmed by these?
Presumably.
But okay, so we've just confirmed that they do hurt over the crystal network, but the voice wasn't hurt by it. Or at least he didn't show that he was hurt by it.
He is a performer.
He could have pretended it didn't hurt.
Like, he could have hung up and be like, God damn, that's smart! Shit!
That's entirely possible. We can't rule that out. Why would a god
Be in a
Right.
sewer.
Write them in a murder cult room in a sewer.
Well, the intentions of gods are hard to know. But they can be in many places at once. They are not bound by the same rules we are, of course.
They were being used to open a rift between this plane and wherever those runes came from, I think.
That would make sense.
Is there a god that would want that?
None that I'm aware of. But who's to say that we know all the gods? We know there are plenty of them already.
Or there's just one.
Also possible.
All facets of the same.
That is also possible. It may be one, maybe many. We can't be sure. It's not meant for people that are not divine to understand.
Alright, well, don't use those runes for anything bad.
I'm quite literally incapable of writing them. As powerful as I am not a god.
I mean, I wrote them
I will die one day.
in my book here.
No, you did not write them. You copied an image. It is different. To write is to understand and comprehend. What you did is copy an image. They are less potent than those who understand what it means.
I did almost die trying to copy them.
Again, that makes sense. There's a lot of power in written words. That's why runes and scriptures contain so much potent energy.
Like a tabaxi tale.
Have you even read that book?
I can't read it. I tried to have the audiobook version, and instead we just gave him a great business idea, and we can't afford it now.
Yeah, who has that now? Who'd you guys give the idea to?
We just gave it to the shop.
Was it
The same, I'm pretty sure it was the same shop that we gave them the greatest discount on a box of
The
smells.
Drowning in Magic.
Yeah.
In Nordfeld.
Boy, you guys made you sold a really big idea with that box of smells. Like
We've been,
Again,
we should be hired as
I
consultants
have
for that
cooked
area.
every one of your meals with that frying pan since then.
And hatched it with that egg.
you did hatch a boulette egg
Yeah.
Yeah, we
that
could have
frying
just
pan.
bought.
Have you
the
ever
frying
seen a
pan.
baby
Let's see.
boulette?
many times.
Oh.
I am many, many thousands of years old.
Do you have any tips on raising one so it won't eat you?
We just found this dragon. Do you have any parental tips?
Dragons can be good parents.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm
I
just saying
found
we're
that
asking very
raising-
strange questions.
Feisty younglings.
Huh?
It's best to gently encourage them not to behave one way and instead choose a different action.
Oh, okay.
Are there any treats they particularly like?
They seem,
Young boulettes,
They like fish so far.
well, they are almost exclusively carnivorous. You should probably carry lots of meats with you.
Meat! Meat!
I look
meat!
at times.
Meat! Just
Have
throwing
some meat.
steaks everywhere.
Remember sevens. Nines gives meat, nines isn't meat.
Excuse me, tens. You get steak if you like me most. And
No.
respond to
No.
tens.
No. 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 Do you have any other questions?
Simply
I have
impart,
plenty of questions.
No.
simply impart your good nature. I'm sure sevens, tens will be just fine.
No. Okay.
Well, you Horathax, I thank you very much for the information you have provided about Remarden and about the last words of Lanford.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's nice to have such wonderful companionship, if only for a short while. I shall put this gem on...
Hey, I have questions. They get questions, I get questions.
I was unaware. Please ask away, my young furry friend.
So you say you have nice fancy things.
Many.
Why would someone collect a whole bunch of really good musical instruments?
Perhaps they like to play.
What if,
Okay, but what if they say they're evil?
Are the instruments evil, or is
No, the instruments are fine, but they're really good instruments.
and they say in a really creepy way, these instruments belong to a higher purpose.
Perhaps someone driven mad by a belief in their own divinity? Perhaps someone on a quest from a god? These are all things that are possible. Maybe, as you said earlier, they're just an asshole.
Do you have any good instruments?
Several, yes.
Can I have one?
I don't see why not. Is there an instrument you'd like?
Surprise me?
A little portal opens above your head.
How do you know where we are?
I know many things.
That's
That was what
creepy.
she did.
You're not the first people to talk to me through this crystal.
Oh, did you know An-Risto?
Of course I know An-Risto.
Yeah, we know him too.
Yeah, but it's a place.
Yeah, we know that place too.
We're in it right now.
You must have known Jarella.
I did not.
Yeah, that's one.
I did not have the pleasure of meeting Jarella,
Oh, well, we did.
but I did meet one of his emissaries. Say he was lost and alone, unable to find his way through the forest, and he had passed out from exhaustion. I took him into my care, and he spent the remainder of his days with me. Was such a lovely person to have some companionship with for a while.
So while I'm standing under this portal, is it making a bunch of like wind disrupting everything as we're having this conversation?
No, it's just like a gentle little air difference. It seems like you're in a slightly lower air pressure area. The breeze is coming towards you.
through it.
Now here,
Feline agility jump through the portal.
take this. And out comes. Do you have any instrument you'd like?
No, I'd have to think about it. Whatever costs less than $20 in real life.
A harmonica.
Not a harmonica.
Kazoo!
A dragon enchanted kazoo.
I swear there's got to be a kazoo that's like shaped like a
I mean, if
A
you
triangle.
if you want to get fun, you get me a slide whistle.
Done.
Oh my
There you
God.
go. You have a slide whistle that has a little dragon motif to it.
Like the bottom of it's like a little dragon head.
I like how if you look it up, it says slide whistles for adults, as if that matters.
So there you are. You have a slide whistle.
You have received a gift from Max.
It gives it's magical too. Why not? You asked for something cool from a dragon.
And you got a slide with.
I got a slide whistle.
With magic.
It has
Free is the best discount for a magic item.
I'll have to think about what its enchantment is. I want to give you
We'll
something
figure
that's
it out.
very useless. I don't want
It's
anything
from a dragon, so it shoots a little flame out the bottom as it whistles. But it's
That
just a
would be-
little tiny
No,
flame.
that would be way too useful. You
useful?
could start a fire with that. The last magic item I gave you guys.
Clean his ears.
No, you're a few magic items past that.
Yeah.
The last two magic items has been an orb that's really cool looking and does nothing.
And a brute.
It just goes.
It
and a brooch.
does very impressive things.
And a brooch that makes people confused about numbers for a while.
And socks that leave a gum
And then the
trail.
third one behind that was a set of socks that leave a trail of gum as you walk.
Wow, we did get a lot of useless magic
You
items
did.
very quickly.
I'm just sort of dumping dumb magic items on you. Because dumb magic items are the spice of life.
Technically, I also have a harmonica of Speak with Monstrosity.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'd forgotten about that one.
So before we leave you,
Hey, I have other questions. Why does everybody keep interrupting me?
ask your questions, please.
What do you think happened to Fervin?
Good. I was
Oh,
going
that
to
was a
ask
good
that.
one.
Yeah.
We forgot to ask the voice of that.
I never did talk to Fervin. He was so absorbed in his studies. I did watch him a great deal, though. He was interesting to peer at and see his progress. So I hope you don't find it too unsettling that many of our kind, dragons, that is, like to watch the more short-lived species go about their lives and discover little secrets of the universe. Fervin was quite good at that, but so absorbed he never noticed all the people watching him. I still don't know what happened to him. It is a moment that seems to be unknowable in its true impact. The event is almost erased from memory. The impact of it, the before and after, are all there, but the event itself, it's almost as though someone burned it out of my brain. How odd. It shows a great power that he was harnessing.
Okay, now also if you can go.
Ask about their tragic backstory.
Do you have a tragic backstory?
No, I don't.
Oh,
No tragedy?
In my life, I have been quite fortunate.
that's
There
nice.
are sad things that have happened in my long, long life. But I cannot say I come from tragedy. The most tragic thing that has happened is burying my parents. As is a sad event for most people. But after you've lived with them for tens of thousands of years, it is perhaps a bit more of a haunting memory when they finally pass.
Asking if they have a tragic backstory would make me feel bad.
Yeah, it usually makes you happy.
Do you have anything else for that who is Sax?
No, I don't think so. How do you feel about the... How do you feel about those guys in the Karma Republic calling themselves dragon families?
It is an insult to our name.
Okay.
Many of my kin wish them all dead, but I remind them that it is unwise to interfere in the lives of short-lived creatures such as yourselves.
Well, Zoria, now that you are evil, perhaps you can fulfill the dragon's wish.
What do you mean? Do you want to ask?
Now that she's
Do you
evil.
want to ask how to operate your Ninesophone?
No.
Okay.
I have to take it out of the bag.
Oh yeah, it's in my bag, isn't it?
Yes. Unless you thought I was wandering around for the whole time.
I thought you were. Yeah.
No, I still have my toilet seat over me to keep my chest warm.
You're turning.
By
into
the
a
way,
Mad
you
Max
forgot
villain.
about you forgot about the heated toilet seats as our useless magic items. We have those
I
too.
just hadn't gone far
the
enough
most
back.
recent ones.
I sprinkle your campaign with dumb content.
I'm planning to use that harmonica to talk to Sevens every day.
It's the same way that your pepper grinder pours pepper onto my food.
Oh, yes, where the grinder part just falls out and then it's covered in peppercorns.
Yes, that.
Yeah, I do that with magic items, where my brain falls out and then you wind up with a bunch of useless crap.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Winfrin Tolna Thaxitosh.
Winfir na to grab text.
Grab. Thanks.
That's my nickname, as it were.
You don't want to ask for the full name?
No, we would be here a very
It
long
would
time.
take far too long to say it. Several days in your perception, at least.
That seems highly inefficient. How many dragons are there?
I believe that we're currently at several million of us. Most are wormlings, though.
Do you know all the red dragons and have you heard of them? In where is it? Drogmara.
Of course.
Are they nice?
Generally speaking, yes.
Okay.
They are somewhat begrudging of the fact that their brood chose so long ago to give up the ways that the rest of their kin enjoy so much.
Oh, they don't like it?
Most red dragons enjoy destruction, chaos, flames. They gave those ways up a long time ago.
But they're a little annoyed about that.
Not all of them enjoy the life that was chosen for their brood. But with dragons, the brood mistress makes the decisions, and then they are final.
Oh, do you know her name?
I have not had the good fortune to meet the current brood mistress.
We keep
don't
asking
think-
about the guys he hasn't met yet.
I know. Jarella, the brood mistress.
Well, this has been a very informative conversation.
Yeah.
A
What
lot
did we
better than the
learn?
last idiot we talked to.
Yes, and you got a gift.
You keep encountering very interesting folks, I imagine.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Some interesting,
Yeah.
some nasty.
Lana, feed me.
Sometimes little rats.
I feed you all the time.
Yeah, but I know who you are. Steak.
I wish you all safe travels. And should you ever stumble into my realm, I shall be sure to invite you in.
Oh.
Can we at least get a hint on where you are?
No.
It's by
I like you, but
It's by a forest.
I don't fully trust you.
Gives me a slide whistle and said didn't trust me.
It's a curse.
So I would like to keep it. So I will ask you just one last thing.
Why are we so bad at
Did I-
goodbyes?
Could I-
Well, you're from the Midwest, so, there's the goodbye in the hallway, then there's the goodbye in the front step, then there's the goodbye in the driveway.
Would you like us to leave
then-
this crystal here so that others may communicate with you, or shall we take it with us in case we wish to communicate with you again if we ever come back?
Are there many people likely to come to this location?
Undetermined.
I enjoy a good mystery. Leave it here if you don't mind. If I have some more people to talk to, well, it would fill my days with more than just reading books, which is lovely, but a little lonely.
Okay. I take the crystal and put it carefully back on the shelf along with the other thousands of crystals. Perhaps we have time for just a couple more of these.
You guys
What do you
love
mean?
this room.
Yeah, it's the best room.
I will pass my turn for fear of rolling another 88.
Roll that 88.
Oh, no. No, I want to see it.
Describe the gem.
After the roll, in
It
case
won't
it's
happen
88.
this time because we've been begging too much.
It won't, no. It can't. I look for a gem that is like an agate.
Okay.
Just a simple, brown and white and yellowish kind of agate. 43.
Okay. This one, I'm scrolling to it. This one seems to be worn at about chest height on like an average person, so maybe about a little under 5 feet from the ground. And there's a doe, a very small doe, laying on the ground. You're in a forest, this scene. And there's a couple of hands tending to the doe. It looks like she has a broken leg. And these hands are binding the leg up and trying to hold it steady while some sort of incantation is cast. You don't recognize the language, but Soria hears some elements of it, and it's... Well, it sounds like the type of druidic spoken by the Agmar Nodal.
Nines, do not interrupt this one.
What?
Don't scare the doe.
The doe looks at the crystal, and the doe has just these like massively big, cute eyes that are a little watery because it's clear she's in pain, and it's just like the most cute and tragic thing that you've ever seen. And you see the person wearing this necklace finish up the incantation, and then remove some of the binding. And the doe is like above you now, and you hear some like gentle sort of licking. Looks like the doe is saying thank you, and then she bounds off deeper into the forest.
Why are you looking at me?
Do you want
It's
to
your adventure.
Oh. Hey there.
Hey there, hot stuff. What's going on?
You see the like blue point shift around from side to side. Like,
Down, down, down.
ah! What? Who are you three?
What's more important is where are you right now?
In the forest.
Which forest?
What do you think happened to Fervin?
What?
like, you're like, it's your adventure.
Fervent, what? I'm in the Yellow Forest. What are you guys talking
That's
about?
not what happened to Fervin.
Fervent, he died.
Doing what? How?
I don't know. What?
Answer faster.
Why are you on my necklace?
Why are you in my face?
I don't know. What's going on?
It's a magic gem that lets us talk to you.
My mom gave me this necklace.
It's a magic gem that let us talk to your mom.
Well, wait, you talked to my mom?
No.
No.
Yes.
Maybe. Who is your
What'd she
mom?
sound like?
Her name's Sarah.
I don't think we know a Sarah.
I do not
What's her last name?
McGoblin?
No.
Good.
I'm not gonna tell you people. You're just random people creeping on
Are
me.
you a druid?
Clearly, we're not random.
Well, yeah, I'm a druid.
I'm a druid too.
Oh. So, where are you located? Like, where are you stationed?
We're not gonna tell you. We can't trust you.
Yeah, huh?
But you're part of the Agmar Nodal.
Nope.
You're a wild druid,
All druids are wild druids.
not the Agmar.
Oh yeah, are you one of those boring Agmar Nodal
Of course.
tight pants? I don't know. How do you call someone who's stuck up? Stuck up.
How do you call someone stuck up? You're stuck up.
So wait, how long have you been in the Agmar Nodal?
About 5 years now?
What's your deal with hating on Fey magic?
It's dangerous.
No, it's not. I use it all the time.
Yeah, and you're lucky that you haven't been, like, swallowed by some Fey monstrosity.
You mean like this, and I pull out a suit with legs?
Ooh, it's so cute.
Yeah, this is a Fey tree seed.
Well, it
tree
should
seed.
probably be destroyed then.
No.
Well, they're supposed to be in the Fey realm, not here.
Why is that?
Because you're going to destroy the wall that separates our plane from the Fey realm.
Ah, planar destruction.
That hasn't ever happened before.
Yes, it has. That's why we outlawed it.
When did it happen?
Like 500 years ago. Maybe less. I don't know. I'm not very good at history.
Yeah, we just found out what year it was.
To be fair, some of us lived in the swamps for a while.
And I couldn't afford a calendar.
Time is relative, so your date is also relative?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Did other nations have different calendars?
Yeah, a few of them do actually.
Good to know.
So the Agmar Nodal are afraid that the Fey realm and the material plane will break down and interact too much.
Yeah, it happened before. We had to stop it. That's why, like, the Agmar Nodal is the way we are today. Like, everybody knows.
Stuck up.
We're not stuck up. We're just trying to keep everyone safe from the sort of magic you bring in.
Is your magic dangerous?
No.
Yes.
Aren't you dangerous? I heard you were evil.
I have literally saved both your lives with my magic before.
Yes, and I've saved your life by making fun of someone.
It's not that you're dangerous. It's just your magic is dangerous.
The Fae I learned from was not dangerous at all.
It doesn't matter. It's not about the intent, it's about the impact.
There have been 0 negative repercussions from using Fey magic in my experience.
No, not in your experience, but the world experienced it a few hundred years ago. There was a giant rift opened up in the northern plains.
The Northern Plains?
Yeah, it's where all the fervent wilds are now. It didn't used to always be a swamp, you know. That whole area is like filled with Fey magic.
Yeah, I'm from there.
That makes sense.
Ah, you are making sense. That is good.
Of course, someone who's been altered and impacted by Fey magic would think it's perfectly fine.
So, it was about 500 years ago?
I don't know, maybe? I told you, I'm not good with dates.
Neither am I. I had terrible dates.
What about raisins?
I don't
Raisins
really like
pretty good.
raisins
I think it
either,
was fine.
but I wasn't talking about that kind of date.
Oh.
Ah,
So,
so
if
is it true that all druids are bad with numbers?
no.
Not in my experience, but
So far, 2 out of 2.
You've met more. Muriel was fine with numbers.
I did not ever test.
Do you know
We didn't
Muriel
test her. We
Hopalong?
didn't give her a math test.
yeah, of course she's famous.
Yeah, I hung out with her, and she was fine with me. So you're wrong.
Wait, Muriel was fine with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does make sense.
You are making sense still.
See?
This is very good. You continue
Muriel's
to be
super
sensible.
lenient.
So
Curry, too.
Oh, she's such a good cook.
I got her recipes.
Wait, she
Then we're not going to share it.
told me. Come on.
I will give you her recipe if you try some Fey magic. Yeah.
Can you give me some give me your curry recipe?
If you try out Fey magic and see how cool it is.
This biscuit
Wow.
is really working.
You're the pusher that all those dare commercials warned me about.
Yeah.
You are here just a walking dare commercial.
Dare to do Fey magic.
Okay, well, show me half the recipe so I know you're serious. Okay, what kind of Fey magic should I do?
Try tearing a rift between the planes. I'm not giving it to an Agmar Nodal.
Oh, come on.
You don't even know how to do Fey magic.
You don't even know how to make curry.
I mean, they know how to make curry.
Good curry.
I mean, they teach us how to recognize it. I kind of know how to do it.
Sounds like you don't know
You
how to
seem
do it.
extremely impressionable.
No, I just really like curry. And Muriel's curry is really good.
Are you done with her?
Can I knock Crystal out yet?
Oh, come on, let me do Fey magic. I just don't really know how.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey!
Smack.
Somewhere off in the Yellow Forest, there's a really disappointed, apparently incredibly impressionable adult druid.
So I'm wondering, so if this barrier happened with the Fey realm 500 years ago, that's way too late for, like, the changelings showing up. But that is pretty close in time to when Fervin disappeared.
Oh.
up in the wilds.
Just tell me how you think happened to Vervin.
I think Fervin went to the Feywild, and we should go find him.
The Fey plane?
Yeah.
Well, that is interesting that would happen about the same time. It is a coincidence.
Or it's
That had a lot of Yogi Bear energy.
so. Do you think we have time for one more, Crystal?
We should go steal us a picnic basket.
Coincidence.
Being smarter than the average adventurers, let's go look at one more
I do
crystal.
not know what you
I
are
am
talking
smarter
about.
than the average for bulk.
That may or may not be true. I have no experience.
I'm gonna find the roundest crystal for the last one.
The roundest crystal.
Yeah.
Okay.
The most spherical.
The spheriest crystal.
Okay. Go ahead.
23.
It's not 88 at all.
All right. This one. Scrolling. There it is. You find the scene before you a little hard to recognize at first. There's some dim lights coming through. It looks like you're inside of maybe like a wicker basket.
Ooh, I love liquor.
And you see a bunch of like stuffed animals and rag dolls around you.
These are as cuddly as nines.
This is half as cuddly as me.
After listening for a little bit, you can hear a child in the background. Sounds like the child's having, I don't know, a good time. Seem to be laughing and playing.
Do you want to scare a kid?
What? No, I'm not evil. I do not eat evil biscuits.
Okay, then I didn't either. So, do you want to just end the combat?
No. It is me, your favorite toy. I've come to life.
Just like in that movie.
Just like in that screen, that play you saw.
You hear sort of a muffled.
Now I knocked the crystal out of his.
No. It goes and joins its companions on the floor.
Well, that was most interesting.
we
Illuminating,
did a lot of crystals.
fun.
We learned a lot, actually.
We did. We learned many things.
It was all the voice, and he sucks.
We did learn that the voice still sucks.
What was up in the air?
And that he has godlike powers, or at least pretends to.
I'm working on he was acting theory. Like it didn't hurt.
Oh,
Because I don't want to think about the alternative.
He is very good at suppressing the appearance of pain.
I mean, he does put on like this whole buffoon act like 24/7.
We also have found out that no one knows what happened to Fervin.
Well, we didn't ask the voice.
I think he ripped open a dimensional plane.
Well, that is a hypothesis we can test,
Yeah.
whatever those words mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, are we done here?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, is there a gift shop I can find on the way out?
A gift shop you can find on
For
the way
the
out.
crystal.
Yeah, sure. Just like any.
We always have to go out through the gift shop, right?
Well, there's not really a gift shop here. You've been literally into every room in this place.
Okay, the ziggurat had some stalls. Is there?
yeah, it was like a marketplace around it, right?
Let's stop there and see if we can find a souvenir stand.
Like a
Sure.
A changeling souvenir stand.
like an I Heart An-Risto shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah, except the heart's on Risto, so it's just a big circle.
All right. So you go into the ziggurat, trying to find
The area around the ziggurat.
Okay, so you're going to the area around the ziggurat, trying to find basically a tourist tchotchke shop.
Or anything else cool.
I was here, you were not.
I didn't change in the changeling
Wow,
city.
they're selling a whole bunch of Jarell hats here.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. You find several shops that are all kind of like that. Most of the shelves are, rather bare at this point. But
I am looking.
You find some like ziggurat, like little mini ziggurats.
Like an Empire State Building
It's
statue.
kind of like an Empire State Building statue. It's like that, except it's like the ziggurat, and it's got the like big spire behind it, so that they're all kind of staged the same way.
They really commercialized our religion.
But I'm
It's not commercializing it if it's free.
I'm looking for like one of those with the ziggurat and the spire, but inside a crystal globe filled with a clear liquid, and when you shake it, it's like glittery.
Yeah,
What kind of fantasy object are you talking about?
You're looking for a snow globe.
The jungle, there wouldn't be snow.
Glitter globe.
They don't. They came from.
Okay.
Oh,
They,
Behind.
they obviously
Way up north.
came from a cold place at one
They
way
did.
we
They came
lived
from
in.
behind.
Yeah,
They did, yes.
there could be an An-Risto recreation.
Star Wars joke.
Yes. I want one of those.
Okay, you want a
Snow globe.
snow globe? Sure.
With the,
There
with
is
the
a snow globe.
With the ziggurat and the spire in it.
Are there?
Yeah, you find that. You find that
And
quickly.
Rissa written on the base.
They have that. They have like a whole bunch of different styles
Yeah.
with different greetings. There's like in Glendragon, there's like welcome from An-Risto, and warm wishes from the Changeling City.
Warm wishes, but it's snow inside.
And it's all written in ancient changeling.
No, some of it's written in other languages.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they have any quills that when you tip them, they
And quills where the little spire kind of falls down, and then
And you tip it the other way and
Wait.
it goes back the other way.
yeah, sure. And they've got some quills with like names on them
Oh, I look for Soria.
and gum. So much gum.
I want to look for a little tag that says Soria on it.
Yeah.
Who the hell is names her kid Norns?
It's a classic changeling name. My uncle was named Norm.
Are you talking to me? No. Are there novelty shirts like "Times are a changin'"? I'd rather be someone else.
Sure. Yeah. There's a Times They Are a Changeling shirt.
Oh, you must have one of those.
That's definitely there. What else? There's
I hate the city. They're never coming back.
there's some shirts with like little graphical representations of like people changing clothes, and they're like, time to change up my style. And there's basically just a whole bunch of like really sort of jingoistic like approaches towards their own culture. Just like they're sort of demeaning their own stuff for commercialization here.
Is there a shirt that says "One size fits all"?
Oh, they all say that.
Is it on the tag? Just one size fits all?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? You wanted to find a tchotchke store, and this is what all tchotchke stores are like.
I regret it.
Well, I take one of the ziggurats and I leave. I steal 2 wooden coins from Soria.
Hey.
Are there,
Soria, can I get this?
Yeah, take it.
no, we should pay for these. It was
Why? Who would we pay?
Is there?
This is archaeology.
Are there tote bags?
Oh yeah, of course. There's a lot of.
Are they in good condition after a few thousand years out in the air?
I mean, these shops were all sealed.
Oh, I thought they were like stands.
Oh, there were stands out. The stuff outside is long gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you went searching for the vacation touristy spot, and all of those places universally have like the stuff that they've got out on the sidewalk which is the stuff they are trying to get rid of because it's always on sale. And then they have all the other things inside the shop, which are the things that actually sell. And the stuff on the outside, they're just trying to get rid of. All the stuff on the outside is long gone. Yep. I mean, you came into like the tourist area of the city.
I searched methodically through the tote bags. You know how that goes. That you can't just pick out a tote bag. You have to look at all of the tote bags, you know, and then you narrow it down to maybe 7 or 8, and you do like comparisons to see which one you want, and which one you don't want, and then you open them up to see if.
This is D&D, folks.
And you look for the little tag that says "genuine handmade in An-Risto."
An-Risto.
An-Risto.
So you found the counterfeit store already.
An-Risto.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
After spending basically, you know, way too long, because no matter how short a time it takes to do this, anyone who's not doing it, it's way too long.
Oh, yes.
Watching someone go through all of that.
It is.
Yeah, I pick one out and take it.
You don't even like decide which one you take. You just grab one of them.
No, I had done all of these things.
Also, you have like 54 tote bags back on the ship.
You don't need another one, but you have another one.
Okay.
And you leave correct change on the counter.
Leave my money alone. It's in my bag.
But they're doing glue sales tax.
I don't even know if they use sales tax.
So mine, it is a genuine handmade in An-Risto.
It is probably
It says
not
genuine.
handmade at all.
Yes, it is a genuine handmade and
The
unwritten.
hands are in quotation. The word "hand" is in quotation.
Genuine is in quotation.
Can we leave this city? We've been here for like 80 sessions.
Yeah, let's go.
That's up to you guys. I mean, you wanted to stop in the tourist area.
Yes, and after being in there, I am now very tired of the city.
Like, wait, this sucks.
Let's
You
head
said
back to the camp.
You suddenly feel like all New Yorkers do about tourists.
Let's head back to the camp where all the changelings are and Reginald. We have to do something with maybe Reginald will join a pirate crew. I don't know.
I don't know. You never know.
All right. So you want to leave the city?
Yeah.
Wow. Never thought you would leave the endless dungeon of hell I designed. Not really.
Didn't have to be endless.
You guys head out through the city, past a few hat shops, and have nice hats in them.
I already have best hat. We don't need to stop.
I can make myself look like I have any hat.
You can. And out towards the main gates, where you find all the changelings now gathered, and they've set up an impromptu camp. And we'll take a little break here and pick up the adventure when we get back. So, see you in a minute, guys. Welcome back, Dungeoneers. We've returned from break, and when we left off, our party was adventuring just outside the city to meet up with the changelings that had set up an impromptu camp outside the front gates. So you are now outside the front gates, and there's a whole bunch of changelings that have gathered together, set up a camp. There's some fires that people are gathering around, cooking. And a few of them start turning to look in your direction. Having already sent a group of individuals, including some changelings that you rescued from Brukelion and Reginald, the former lackey that had a change of heart, already back here. They're not too surprised when you come emerging. It looks like the big surprise that you won has already been, well, spoiled for them. They're aware.
Are they throwing us a greeting party? Are they doing hip hip hurrah? Showering us with garlands?
Not
anything,
really.
anything at all?
Yeah.
They were just recently like freed from imprisonment.
No, the captain's crew.
The pirates?
Yeah.
Well, I do have a question that my character won't know, but how long did the changelings and Reginald talk about the fact that we told them to go a direction, and then for like 15 minutes we just followed them from like pretty far away because we wanted to go that way anyway?
Probably, like, amongst themselves for a little bit. To, like, the larger group, probably not much. I mean, it's not really noteworthy. It's more one of those things where you're like, oh, man, I hate it when this happens. You say goodbye, and then you both walk in the same direction, but you already said goodbye, so it feels awkward. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's a possible group name.
The awkward goodbye.
No, not really noteworthy.
No, I think we already tried that, and we determined it was worse than the saltworthy.
Do we want to talk to?
I mean, I think it is worse than the saltworthy, yeah.
I think awkward goodbye is a good one.
Awkward Goodbye is like our emo rock band name.
No, it's my emo rock band name.
So here you are amongst the changelings.
Do we want to talk to them first or to Reginald?
Actually, does the gate look different from when we first went into it?
Better condition? Or?
It has begun the process of restoring itself, just like the rest of the city.
I love it when buildings just repair themselves, just like in real life.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we don't have to invest anything in infrastructure.
Now we should just gut that entirely.
Would you like to talk? Should we deal with Reginald first, or should we talk to the changelings first?
It's your people.
Not
I'm just
Reginald.
going to. I already started one international incident this arc.
Yeah.
Adventure.
We'll talk to Reginald.
All right, we'll go up to Reginald.
You who are Reginald.
Reggie.
Ah,
Reggie, my man, what's up? Why you greet everyone this way?
do you? Oh,
Yeah.
No, just you.
Well, you do not
Okay.
call everybody Reggie. That's
What?
Well, that'd be terrible. They all have names that I forget.
What are your plans now that you're
well,
Have you thought about becoming changeling?
or a pirate? Wait.
Pirate changeling.
I don't think I could really, like, become a changeling.
I can become you though.
Yeah, I know. It's a little unnerving the first few times, but then you get used to it.
Have they been doing
Wait,
that?
yeah, have they just been doing that to you? Is there just Reginalds? Just walk your. I take a look at the village. How many Reginalds do I see?
At the moment, none.
Are they
even
hiding?
one?
Is this like a Where's Waldo? And
We-
if I look closely, I'll
There are-
actually see Reginalds everywhere.
There are some really fun changeling games like that we used to play as kids. Yeah.
Where you just dress up as Reginald?
No.
I think you mean games where you try to imitate
Others.
others as closely as you can.
Yeah, and then you try and find the real one.
like hide and seek.
Yeah.
Except
very
you do not hide. Well, you do, but you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectly explained. Also,
We're having this conversation for Reginald, by the way.
what are your
I'm very good at
plans?
making things clear.
Are you going? If you're not going to be a changeling, are you planning to be? I'm sure they'll let you in the pirate crew. They seem pretty loosey goosey about the rules.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really pictured myself as much of a pirate. I get seasick pretty easily.
But you have a cool pirate name,
I do?
Mithril-blooded Reggie.
Mithril-blooded?
Yeah, because you're full of mithril.
Oh, yeah. Trying to forget about that.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I was actually thinking if they'd let me hang around, I might try to help around here.
Okay.
I feel pretty bad about everything that I signed up for. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know all of it was, but still did it.
I mean, at least it paid well, right?
Not particularly, but better than most of the work I can get back in the Republic.
So you were sort of on the inside, like, guard, whatever, for Brukelion, right? Like,
Yeah.
you were deemed worthy enough to be messed up with alchemy.
Well, we all were, but he kept those he trusted the most in his personal guard. That's where I was.
So you're pretty familiar with Brukelion.
I mean, as familiar as any of us could be. Yeah.
So if someone were to impersonate Brukelion at some point, perhaps, you could, like, give me some good detailed information on sort of stuff he would act, how he would act, things he would say, things he would know.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah.
Like, you want to spend, like, a few hours just telling me all of this info, and then I can just write down that I have all of this info?
Sure. We can do that.
In case I want to impersonate Brukelion at some
We have
point.
nothing else to do for a few hours.
Sure.
The Splats won't advance unless we do.
Like, I don't have all these things prepared just offhand, but it is pretty likely that he would know a fair bit about Brukelion and his sort of at least daily habits.
I need, like, daily habits. I need, like, close relatives, enemies.
Everyone.
Like, just lists of, like,
Sure.
all the info I can get, basically,
Okay. We'll talk more
afterwards.
out of game about what sort of information you get,
Okay.
because I don't have all that just sitting here.
Why not?
But yeah,
All right.
I mean, he would know a few things.
Okay. I'll grill him about that.
Okay, you do that.
Make sure that you get the body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions correct.
I'm actually pretty good at just naturally figuring that out,
Oh, yeah?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that.
You should probably take a good close look
Yeah.
at his face as I hand you his head.
He turned into a giant mithril ball.
Oh, you including that too? I just
Yeah.
remember his head getting cut off.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah, I have
turned
this-
into
I have this
mithril as
mithril
well,
ball.
right?
Yeah, he did.
I'll try turning into Brukelion and mimicking the outfit he was wearing with my glamored armor.
I mean, it's a
That's a
pretty good
great thing to
likeness.
do in the middle of a changeling city.
I'm Brukelion. I love money.
Do I believe her?
I mean,
I'm not really trying here.
you got the right attitude, not the right mannerisms yet.
Give me your arm wall.
So, we'll work on it.
I'll slap some more people than I am right now.
Well, yeah, that'll definitely help. He
Yeah.
slapped people a lot.
All right. So I changed back into the story. All right, thank you.
Do you continue slapping people as Soria?
No, that's a Brukelion trait. All right, thanks, Reggie.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Reggie.
Oh, hi, Reggie. No, I have no question. Why would I have questions for him?
Hi.
Does he
Wait,
know?
what do you think happened to Fervin?
What do I think?
I think you already asked that.
I forgot what he said. Maybe it changed.
Said, I think I don't really know.
You seem to get that answer a lot.
Why does someone think about this? Olsef, what do you think happened to Fervin?
I think that Zoria might have put a finger on what really happened. I think that there was an interdimensional rift and he departed. into that other plane.
The Feywild.
Could be.
Yeah. Anyway. I guess I'll talk to the... Do you want to talk to the changelings?
Nice seeing you, Reggie.
Yeah, good to see you all.
Don't
It's nice to not be trying to kill each other.
imprison anyone.
Okay, I won't. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah. You're welcome. I'm going to go find Tehran.
Okay, sure. Right now, Tehran is just helping prepare some food and give people some directions, and she's being a leader. She's just organizing things and trying to coordinate people. She's standing in a pretty visible location, so she's not hard to find.
Just writing a thing down.
Okay.
So, Tehran,
Yes.
did we find everyone, or
I believe so. I think
did
you
everyone
got
come back? Okay.
I believe you got all of the people back. Yes.
I had a few questions.
Sure.
Right.
Of course.
I guess the big pressing question is, what are you guys planning to do now? Do you need a ship off of the island? Are you gonna stay here? We got the city powered up again. There's a lot of gum.
We were hearing about that. I'd been informed that there was a great deal of gum inside. I'm not sure why there's so much gum. Did you figure it out?
No. I think it was a trade good.
Gum? A trade good?
I don't know.
Well,
People seem to think it's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Right, Captain?
I have some pretty good gum.
pretty good gum.
Oh, we didn't let the captain pick a crystal.
That's all right. I enjoy watching you three have a little fun.
Yes, you were very talkative during that whole time.
I generally
Almost.
tend to be when people are not calling on me. I just stand over in the corner and entertain myself by having conversations with my reflection in whatever most shiny surface is around.
Really?
No, I don't do that at all. I just sit quietly and wait to be addressed, mostly.
Wow, that's weird too.
Yeah, and that's life as an NPC.
What?
What?
Simulation.
Oh no.
So yeah. So I don't think we have any huge plans to come back here. But I feel like leaving the city unguarded and empty isn't a great idea either.
Well, we were thinking about perhaps setting up here. The city is large, far too large for all of us. Much more space than we really need, but the facilities seem to be functioning, and we're fairly adept at taking care of ourselves otherwise.
And so you'll have to find it, but there's some underground docks, right?
Okay.
And on one of the ships, there's like a whole bunch of like seeds and stuff for like crops. So you could use that.
Don't you have a map you can give them?
No,
Didn't we draw one?
probably.
Didn't Olsef draw one?
It's easy enough to describe
Yeah.
where it is.
And
There are arms and armor.
oh yeah, there's in the big pyramid. There's a whole bunch of weapons in the pyramid if you need it.
There's
I
working
hope we
bathrooms.
don't, but it's good to know where they are.
And here is this blue crystal. In the town hall, well, the elders' chambers, the council chambers, there's a big communication room. And if you insert this crystal specifically, it will reach the one I have here. So you can call up me if you need
Well,
it.
it's nice to be able to call on some reinforcements or at least seek some advice. We don't usually have that sort of luxury.
And there's a really cool dragon that you can talk to in one of those crystals.
A dragon?
Yeah, like a crystal-y dragon
A crystalline dragon?
named Axe.
The reach of An-Risto as a civilization is amazing.
Oh, and here's another crystal that I actually did take. that you can use to, because was Clanburia separated at one point?
It's possible. Not all the clans stuck together, as you know.
Right.
We have several people of Clan Sulani not too far away from where we came from.
Really?
Yes, we've learned that there are members of our clans all over the world.
Well, this crystal connects to another Clanburia settlement. There's a changeling there whose name I forget.
Where is the settlement?
Somewhere with people that look like this, and I'll turn into that bat creature.
Oh,
Don't know where.
I've never seen anyone who looks like that.
Well, now you have.
So, by the rules of the game, I should be able to turn into that.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I mean, I just copied a statue I saw.
So it's not the most, perhaps, accurate depiction.
Probably. It seemed pretty accurate. There's a temple to the shifting god in the city that has like hyper accurate statues of like a whole bunch of different races.
Well, this city holds more than I could have ever dreamed.
And the changelings we brought back are aware of, obviously, where the power room is, like the power generation room, because we pulled them out of there. Yeah. But I think having some changelings back in the city might be good, if you're open to that.
I had been considering staying here. I haven't been able to consider it for very long, but I've been thinking about it ever since I saw, well, the survivors emerge from the city walls. It does seem to be a very nice place. There's plenty of shelter, and I'm sure we can figure out how to produce food. There's certainly the sea. Yeah, our old village was not too far away from the ocean. We're fairly talented at fishing, and not too shabby at sailing either. So you say there's a whole ship in some docks deep underground?
There's
in the
two
city?
ships down there. The cave is currently collapsed, so you'll need to clear that to get out to the sea.
Well, perhaps we'll be able to do something more with our Orad Mall.
Yeah, and you guys recovered that, right? They took that back, right?
Yes,
Okay,
we
good.
recovered our Orad Mall and several others with it.
And I have this one.
You found one in the city?
Jarella made it, apparently.
Wait, he made it?
That's what he said.
He made an Orad Mall?
That's what he said, yeah.
Wait. He said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did say that, yes.
How did he say?
He moved his lips and
Is he?
talked.
No.
Yeah, he just came up in front of us and just told us,
Jarella-
important plot information.
Jarella hasn't been alive for more than 1,000 years. Where did you? Is he in there still?
No.
How did you speak with him?
Magic.
Yeah, he said that it was part of the final test to unlock the city.
Oh,
He said that there was some magic that made it was something to do with how it was a very improbable thing to have him appear. So it's like something to do with chances or probability that drew him there. It was before he died. It was him before he died. So I don't really know how it worked.
I don't know how it's working either. There's so much. You met Jarella.
Yeah,
Why is everyone acting like that's such a big deal?
I think it's.
I meet people all the time.
Pretty big deal. Do you meet dead people a lot?
Yes, I mean, you killed them, but I met them beforehand.
You met 3 dead people. He had a very nice hat. It looked a lot like the ones Nine is wearing.
Yeah, I think he copied Nine's style.
That's true.
Should I leave this or I'm all with you all, or
Why can't we keep it?
I mean,
We can keep it safe here, but it's not our Orat Mall.
alright, I might hold on to it.
Jarella did give it to you.
That's true. Yeah, so I think they use some sort of probability magic to...
That's called math, sorry.
No, it's called probability magic. I don't know what math is. No.
We use that brooch.
Jarella seemed not to be the only one to do that. There was a person in a magic shop that was still alive.
Although they were doing time magic, I think, to stop time in their shop.
Yep.
Farlina. I don't know, did she disappear after we left?
Well,
Or
how
was
would
it
we
still-
know if we left? We would not know if she disappeared or not.
There might be
Wasn't that much in the shop.
There might be a weird time-locked wizard, changeling wizard in the city as well. You should be aware of that.
Well, the world is full of stranger happenings, I think.
Apparently.
I'm not sure. But the city seems functional, yes?
Oh yeah, it seems like everything's repairing itself, and there's power everywhere.
Yep, there
We
were
did
some
it.
boilers.
We checked all over.
There are some boilers down below the docks. You probably need to go down there and make sure that they are, at the right temperature.
They make the cranes work. Don't pull the big lever on the right unless it's overheating.
Well, all right.
Nice.
I'll try to remember that.
You gunked it up.
I'm
I
a
don't
bit
think we're gonna have a
overwhelmed with
problem.
things.
Yeah, there's a lot here, isn't there?
There's a lot here. You tell me that there's a new kind of magic, or perhaps an old kind that we've lost. You've met Jarella, the Jarella. You've found an Orat Mall that he apparently made on his own.
That's what he said.
And against all odds, we've found a city, something that we could call home. It's all so unbelievable. I'm a bit overwhelmed right now. I'm sorry. If you'll excuse me, I need to go coordinate a few of the housing efforts tonight. We're still not sure what all could be in the houses inside the city, so we're gonna stay out here until we have a chance to really thoroughly explore and examine the structures.
Yeah, of course.
Do you want to give them the locking discs?
Oh, yeah, these might be useful for accessing parts of the city. They're keys, effectively.
And how do they work?
There's little slots.
You put them into a slot, and then they spin around and go. Can sometimes work and sometimes not.
Depending on...
If you've put the right one in the right slot, I imagine?
Yeah. I think that seems to be how it works.
That seems to be how a lock works. Yes.
If you
She's
use the
very
right
good
key.
at locks.
Are you very good at locks?
Yeah. Why not?
What can you do with locks?
Open them.
You can
Illegally.
open locks? Illegally? You know how to lockpick?
Yeah, I'm really good at it.
Oh, well, we still have a few of us that we've freed from the shackles we were in, but we could not undo the locks themselves. And since they're rather close to appendages, we don't want to use any heavy slashing things. Do you mind trying?
None of the pirates would help?
I mean, they tried, but none of them are very good
Sure, I'll help.
at it.
I'm good at it.
I don't really teach the crew how to lockpick because, unfortunately, several of them have gotten ideas over the years and then tried to steal from all the others. Remember, we distribute all of the loot evenly amongst all the sailors, myself included. I take no more of a share than anyone else.
Well, you
Some
did
people tried to swindle others out.
You did teach the two that we traveled with, because I learned from them.
Well, yes, of course, but they're back at the ship right now, tending to the needs there.
Oh.
Or opening locks.
Well,
I can try picking the locks open if you don't want the honor. I know how skilled you are.
Go ahead.
Zoria,
What?
you are able to open almost any lock, even if it doesn't exist within 5 minutes.
I'll try and open one of them.
Okay. Go ahead.
Guidance.
Have you've become proficient with it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
But I rolled a nat 1.
If anything, you made it lockier.
6.
You don't do super great, and the captain turns and
Ooh,
says,
can I try?
Go on, keep going. You've almost got it, I'm sure.
Is that me trying to do it again?
Yes.
I have faith in you. You can roll with advantage.
Guidance.
Is that easy?
Guidance.
It's the power of the DM.
23.
You managed to pick one of the locks.
I knew you could do it, Zoria.
See, look how wonderful you are.
I feel like you're all making fun of me.
That only took
Amazing.
4 minutes and 27 seconds. You are getting much better.
Can I try to open them with my slightly better cave fork I found?
Sure. Roll with disadvantage. Because you have no idea what you're doing.
11. Wait, what do I add to it?
Dexterity.
14.
You don't unlock this lock.
So I'm just stabbing it with a cave fork I found.
Pretty much, yeah. Go on, keep going.
Guidance.
This is excellent practice, and you're getting better all the time.
17.
You're so close. Keep going.
Nat 20 plus. Like I rolled max. 27.
This one falls open within a matter of seconds. See, look how good you are.
I feel like you're all making fun of me still.
No, absolutely not.
You say that as Nines is stabbing a lock with a fork he found in a cave.
You're doing really wonderful. This is excellent. I love it when proteges excel.
You have opened 2 locks already.
Yep.
Oh, you're done. But
Why don't you do the rest, Captain?
Oh, I have.
Oh, understood.
I used my right hand, so it was quite quick.
Was I even looking?
Well, yes.
Classic captain.
If I had used my left, it would have been even faster, but I wanted things to be paced just right.
For comedic effect at the end.
Precisely. Yes.
I'm gonna miss the captain.
Why? Why are you gonna miss
Why are you going to miss me?
We're getting back on a boat with him.
What's happening? Should I be worried? You're my best friends. Is something going to happen?
I thought you were going to abandon us once we finished the job.
Why would I do that?
Why wouldn't you do that?
You would no longer
You're a
be
captain.
paid.
We're going on land.
But you're my best friends.
Yes, the other best friends we seem to make leave us behind.
Like one got arrested, for example.
Oh, well, that is unfortunate, but it does come with the territory.
Well, Uhura Zoria,
Yeah.
is there anything else you wish to do here amongst the changelings?
I mean, I feel like we should have eat some food
And maybe take a rest.
and maybe take a rest.
Potato.
Thanks.
Some of the changelings see you summon a potato out of thin air. Whoa, you can just make food?
Yeah, it's easy. It's just a knife.
Well, we don't have all that much here for, dinner. Is there limits? What can you bring up? Would you be willing to bring us up some food?
I don't know. I used it an awful lot before today.
Yeah, I wonder if it has charges.
It has a gold worth of charges, from my understanding.
The actual reading is that it can summon up to 1 gold per day of raw, simple ingredients.
That's a lot of raw, simple ingredients.
Top ramen just starts flying out of it.
Just the cheapest.
Top ramen is
I
that is a constructed product.
I feel like a potato is probably less than a copper, a single potato.
Yeah,
So you could get a lot of potatoes out of that.
yeah, you can get a lot.
It's just there's just gonna be a pile of potatoes.
Just
and
get a
not-
huge amount of produce in general. I'll cook it up.
A couple of carrots, a
Do you have a big pot?
I'm sure
We have a
there's-
big pot.
Yeah.
Potato, 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 potato.
Catching them.
What else do you want?
I like
Onions.
I like leeks.
Potato, potato, potato.
Get some leeks.
Leaky potato.
No. Say green bean.
Like a potato and a leek come out, I guess.
No, it's just a
Leaky potato.
leaky potato.
So it's kind of.
So it's a potato that's been stabbed a couple times and it's like dripping potato fluid.
Yeah, whatever a potato fluid is.
I think mostly water.
Drips water then.
Very starchy water.
Potato.
I'll be making potato soup tonight.
Oh, do you think you can put some cucumbers in there? I like it when there's cucumbers in the potato soup.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do a cucumber?
Yeah, we all really like cucumber potato soup.
What is wrong with changelings?
Nothing. Cucumber soup's good. I've just never had it in potato soup before.
It gives it sort of this like zesty flavor. It's nice.
Cucumber.
I think we might need a few more.
Pickle.
Ooh.
I think just a cucumber would come out because it's like a prepared
Yeah.
food.
Yeah. You can't summon a pickle under the
It's
rules
just a
of the
small
knife.
cucumber.
And I can't summon a pretzel either.
No, but you could,
You can summon all the things to make pretzels.
yeah, summon me flour.
Flour.
Dang it. Hold on.
I just run around just launching flour at things.
You're in the bag.
You're going around. It's kind of like sprinkling flour everywhere.
That's a good question. Like how much flour comes out of it?
It's up to you.
Like if I just do flour, does it just like come out of the tip and just like pour out of like a spout?
If you wanted to do that, sure. You have. It's magic. You have enough control over it.
I'll bake us some pretzels.
Do you have sea salt?
Yeah. Actually, I do. I have like a pound of sea salt from
Yeah.
that cave that we were in.
You also have a box of scraps from the
Do
cave.
you have lye to give it a glossy
Well,
exterior?
we need some lye.
What?
Lye. It's a poison.
Oh! Lie!
I'll allow it.
Lye is used in pretzel making.
Yeah, I know it is. And I'm just like, it is poisonous, like fairly poisonous, but I'll allow it. Because it is used in several different recipes.
All right. I will start cooking
Liz, how many more potatoes do you guys need?
as many as you can make. There's a lot of people here.
There's nines over there, just like potato,
Potato, potato, potato!
just throwing potatoes.
Also,
and
would you gather some bananas and coconut?
Yes, I know what those are. I will go out and get them.
And maybe some yucca?
That does not sound good.
Why not?
It is yucca.
Sounds yucky! Potato!
Yucca.
It's like a potato.
But I have plenty of potatoes!
I go out and get some bananas and coconuts. I shake down the trees and get them.
okay.
How big of a pile of potatoes can I make with my knife?
I mean, it's big.
Because I'm just gonna keep making potatoes.
Like a
Until your
potato
knife
is
runs out.
less than a single potato is less than a copper.
Yeah, and I'm gonna flood the market and basically make potatoes worthless, which means I can make unlimited potatoes.
So you could probably get like 300 potatoes, I'm guessing, for a single piece of no less. You probably get like 600 potatoes for a single piece of gold.
You have to be specific though. Are these little tiny solid potatoes, or are they
They're big
like
ones.
gigantic?
They're whatever an
Overgrown
Idaho
ones.
potato is in this world.
So basically a russet potato.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, sure. You're just making a whole bunch of potatoes.
I'm gonna make
And a few cucumbers
whole
and a
bunch
lye.
of soup.
Okay.
because I can just use a big pot and a fire for that.
Yes, you can.
To make the pretzels, I need an oven, which I don't have right now, but I do have a kiln. Also, a portable kiln.
And a kiln is just like a super hot oven.
Actually, wait. I set up my cloak.
Okay.
You said there was an oven in there.
Yep, there is.
I put my coat rack in there.
Hey. Didn't you lose that?
No, you tried to lose it, and then I perceived that you were trying to lose it.
Right. I will use the oven in there to make pretzels.
Sure.
I'll make a whole bunch of potato soup.
You do that.
I will take the bananas and the coconuts, and I will use the Chateau d'Etanol to make everyone banana daiquiris.
Those are going to be some subpar daiquiris.
I'll use ice knife to make them cold. I don't think it works that way.
Stand back, everyone. It's going to be an explosion over there.
An explosion of booze.
And Reginald comes by. Hey guys, what do you do?
Do you get like? Does Reginald just get really cold on like cold days?
Yeah, he does.
Well, because he's on a tropical island then.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that part's fortunate, actually.
I will. I'll fry up the bananas and sugar for everyone.
Can I make it some fried green tomatoes?
If you make green tomatoes.
Tomato. Green tomatoes.
I was like, thank you. Does it default to a red or green?
It defaults to whatever the user intends it to.
Oh, so I didn't even have to say it.
Yeah.
Do I even have to say?
No.
Oh, well, I'm gonna keep doing
You
that.
haven't had to say it out loud this whole time.
No, if you...
It's a lot more fun to hear you say potato, potato.
It's much
Potato.
more fun that way. But no, that's not how the item works. It's magic. It doesn't need that.
But if you just keep
Potato.
doing that, if you keep doing that and you don't say what it is, no one will know what it is that you just made.
Yes, no one's ever seen a potato before.
Well, how would we know it was a potato if you didn't say it was a potato? We would just know that you did a thing and something appeared, but we wouldn't know what.
Can I make tobacco?
No. No, that would be copyright infringement.
No fantasy objects in this fantasy game.
No, just not ones that have copyright.
Oh, okay.
All right, I will spend a good while actually probably cooking for everyone.
Okay.
Does all stuff get lost, gain ingredients?
No, I brought them back.
Oh.
I probably don't need to use my full pound of sea salt.
That would be a lot of salt.
You only need to use like
I'll
a
just,
teaspoon
I can
or so.
scrape some off the top.
You have a pound of sea salt. That's going to last a while.
Could I get like a couple steaks for sevens here?
God, you want so much, Soria. It's like you should have had this knife.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like this was made for you.
Yeah,
Steak.
thanks.
Potato.
I'll see if they like it.
Potato.
Sevens. Steak. Potato. Oh no. My finger.
What about this? Let's make a new one. If you have a changeling's finger, can they just transform into a version of themselves that had the finger to begin with?
No. You can't. It specifically says you cannot replace like lost appendages and stuff.
That's unfair.
Yeah, they almost thought that one through.
Okay, so if you're a changeling and you turn into the facsimile of a person who's missing two fingers, have you just lost two fingers?
No. It doesn't regrow things, but you can still imitate people if you have all the necessary appendages. It's basically the game saying, like, you can't cheat heal. That's all
You
it
can't
says.
cheat heal, and you can only turn into humanoids. Or the some of the big things.
Yeah, they were just like, wait a minute. So if we allow this, then the argument could happen that changeling characters could just shift into a version of themselves
That isn't wounded,
injured,
that hasn't been stabbed.
and then they're fine. So they basically said you can't cheat heal. That's all it means.
That would be really handy.
It would be.
It would be super handy,
We should try it.
but
Stab me also.
Yeah, but now you're saying that if she did lose a finger, observant people could be able to pick us out.
correct.
Yeah.
Unless she's only imitating people that have also lost fingers.
And Olsef would find a new purpose in life.
Cutting off fingers?
Yes.
What?
Definger them, please.
Oh, can you make some chicken? I can make chicken fingers.
I'm just gonna make whatever you want.
All right.
Make some chicky nuggets.
I will make a huge amount of food for everyone.
You'll make a gold worth of food.
I have my own foods too, to supplement.
And the changelings had been gathering supplies and things like that.
Yeah.
And the camp had food supplies.
Yes, it also caught on fire.
I just wanted to see how long it would take until your arm got tired. Well,
The gold's worth of tired.
like I just make a tiny piece of
By the end of this
truffle.
adventure-
There, I can't use it the rest of the day.
You can really screw over local farmers everywhere you go. Just
Yeah.
every day, you like get a little room at an inn, and you're like, potato, potato,
Potato, potato.
potato, potato, and you just like flood the potato market.
You'll only target the potato farmers.
Oh, they know what they did.
You try going barley, barley, barley one day, and you're just like, no, I'm not feeling it. Potato.
Potato. Tomato.
You make a giant feast.
Tomato. 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 Tomato.
All right.
Would they actually be different? Would
Of
you rule
course.
that?
Yeah, one would be a.
No, it's what you
and the other
intend.
would be a,
I already made that ruling. It's what you intend it to be. So if you intend it to be different, like there's a difference between tomato and tomato, then they are different. If you don't think there is, then they're not.
And I can't make up a new vegetable.
No, it does have to exist.
What if I have a dream so vivid, I think it exists? And within the bounds of reality, it could exist.
See if you can make one of these weird face seeds.
Okay, well, I'll say this. If it is possible for two plants to crossbreed and create a new one, for example, here's the, today I found out kind of factoid for this session. Some of you may know this, but broccoli was invented. That is not a normal plant. Broccoli is a derivative of cauliflower, and the family that invented broccoli named it after themselves, and they are in fact the same family that produces the James Bond movies, the Broccoli family. So at the beginning of James Bond films, you'll see Albert R. Broccoli, and his dad invented broccoli. And that's where they got their money. Yeah, yeah.
So they're still getting royalties every time we buy some broccoli?
Actually, I think that the Broccoli family does have, they had like a patent on broccoli and broccoli seeds and things like that. And I think they still make money from broccoli production in certain ways. I think they do. Don't quote me on that part, but yeah. So the reason I bring up the broccoli family is that there are plants out there that can create new vegetables, and they can crossbreed with other plants that don't have anything like that. So, if you come up with something that seems plausible, we will let random chance decide if it exists, and then you can spawn it into the ether.
I'm gonna be so inspired by breakfast every time we stay somewhere.
Make Nareth.
What?
The Feywild tree steak from the simulation that we went in of the past.
We did eat that.
Yeah.
That thing you said. That thing you said.
It starts appearing.
Whoa.
The rules of the knife are that it has to be a common ingredient. It does not say it has to be a common ingredient everywhere you go. Within the Feywild, that's a fairly common ingredient.
You can make cool Fey weird food.
You still have to be aware of it to, like, conjure it, though.
Also, like...
We
if-
found pineapple, right?
Yeah, he brought... I think he has, like, brought some with you when you came up here.
Also,
So we can
Technically.
use that to impress royal families.
technically in an apple orchard, a wild apple tree, like, the apples are common and free because you just grab them, so there was 0 gold.
I think there's a minimum cost of...
An infinite number of
There's a minimum cost.
Wait. So with apples, though, there is a massive amount of different varieties of apples.
Sure.
Can I tweak one into a 9's apple?
A Nine's branded apple.
9's branded apple.
It's sweet and sour.
Sounds like me.
I'm going to say the same rule here. If you try to come up with your own brand of apple, it is possible because all these apple trees, you can sort of selectively breed them into something. And it's just random chance of the die how successful you are.
Try it.
Mine's bull.
That's a horrible name.
No one will eat that.
A 9's pull?
Yes.
Okay, roll the die if you want to call it a 9's pull.
I think you're gonna
percentile
have a
die?
higher DC because of
Yeah.
88.
That is a 60.
You get a Honeycrisp apple.
I think it's only a purple.
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Almost as good
That's
as
new, but pretty good.
Well,
Any other questions about your knife?
I feel like I ran out of questions. I will do it when it's a worse time for you.
so let
You're
me
gonna
ask
come up
this.
with like a whole list of these are vegetables I wish existed. Can they happen?
So why was everybody engaged in this? But when I was trying to find the ideal tote bag, I didn't get the same kind of reaction.
Don't ask me.
Why? I don't understand. I feel
Before I start heating up,
You and your tote bag are very toady over here is it's like nobody loves me.
before I start heating up all this water for the soup, though, I will go. Stir Granny. You in there?
Sturmgrimy is not in there. It's safe to
Okay,
cook.
good.
Yeah.
Just
you
checking.
didn't. Yeah, you had to be careful.
Can you at least have Sturmgrimy bless the pot of water?
No, I'll bless the pot of water. I cast bless, which I can do now.
Okay, the pot of water is
You can't.
now rolling with the occasional additional D4 on saves and attack rolls
Yeah. For a minute.
for 1 minute.
Couldn't even wait until it's like boiling.
Nope. I'm seeing if it will get its heat up check quicker.
It's resilient to burn.
Sure.
No, I finished making a humongous feast.
Okay. You make a giant feast for everyone. It's sort of a potlucky style.
It is
Because-
lucky
It's more
pot.
potato lucky style based on my ingredient list.
It is not surprising that it is a pot lucky
You-
because the pot is lucky because you blessed it.
You did make the changelings favored soup, cucumber potato soup.
Made the way God intended. 98% potato.
1%.
I mean, I do think that if you were to make a cucumber soup, a cucumber potato soup, it'd probably be like 3/4 potatoes to
Yeah.
like 1/4 cucumber.
Yeah.
But I think the flavor would be okay.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll make you guys make that next time I come over.
Sure.
Sure, why not? So you make a big feast, and everyone seems really pleased with it. The changelings are happy to have a cucumber potato soup. It sounds like they haven't had one in a long time.
Where would else would they get it? The tangy crab? Is that actually is that a thing in the tangy crab?
No, there were only
The
four things.
Republic.
There were only four things at the tiny.
Yes,
tiny
the
crab.
potato soup with cucumbers and crab.
No, that was not at the tangy crab.
I made
No.
pretzels.
Well, you work there, so.
Salsa. Would you like a pretzel?
I would love to have a pretzel.
I made them in the shape of Sturmgrummy.
These
Oh, this
changelings
is a
have not
marvelous pretzel.
seen a pretzel before.
And now
This
they'll
is a
never even
pretzel.
get to taste one either.
How many pretzels do you prepare?
As much as I had from Nines to make.
It's up to you.
How many potatoes did I make?
You could have made enough food to have plenty of potatoes and pretzels for everybody.
Fine, we'll have plenty of pretzels. Does that make you happy, Zoria?
You can dip them in the soup.
You have to make pretzels with that too.
What with the What?
In real life.
Oh. Okay.
You can't.
Lexi's really good at making pretzels.
I can make some pretzels.
So we'll have a pretzel day. By the way, did I have a pretzel day?
Let's find out if we have a pretzel day.
Sure, go ahead. Make a pretzel check.
I got a 15 in my pretzel check.
6.
19.
Well, as usual, Ulseth is having the pretzeliest day. It is not a pretzel day yet, though. Only a nat 20 gets you a true pretzel day. But you're having a very pretzel-y day.
It's a pretty good
Soria,
day.
on the other hand, has been cooking too much to really enjoy the pretzels.
Yeah.
So you introduce the changelings to pretzels, which they love dipping in the soup.
I will teach them how to make the pretzels.
They're super interested. They think this is great. They're a little unsure of where they're going to continue to get lie, though.
Just
You have
crunch.
Orat Malls.
It doesn't really work that way.
Oh. I don't actually
Can I
know where
make the
lie comes
ingredient
from.
and can they extract the seeds from it?
You can make life from the ashes of a fire.
Oh, see?
I didn't know that, so I learned a thing today. Then Ulseth will apparently know how to get lie and teach them that. That we found out a thing about Ulseth. He knows where to get lie, I guess. Because I can't think of a reason why you shouldn't know that as a character.
And I grew up in the forest there. We just,
Had lots of uses for lie.
you put it in the water when you cook the corn. It helps soften the kernels.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know where it came from.
So there you go. Now we learned something. It's been a
Everyone.
very educational,
Yeah.
like, post-break
Yeah.
for the viewers.
Yeah, I hope you all learned something.
If
I
you
hope
did,
you-
put it in the comments.
Yeah.
If you learned something, cool. If not, cool.
Good for you, you knowledgeable
So,
bastard.
Let's
You
let's
jerk. Way to know
let's
stuff.
take a long rest.
Fucking smart asses watching our streams. What
You
was
guys
that?
want to take a long
Let's
rest?
take a long
A
rest
long rest.
after we had dinner. You can all sleep in my weird tent.
With the coat rack in it?
Yeah. I have a bunch of stuff to put in there. Actually, while the coat rack's in there, I'm gonna pull the tent down and see if the coat rack falls out or if it stays in.
Stays in.
Okay, good. I'll put it back up.
All right, but before we do a long rest, I use Skywrite to put this voice sucks in the air.
Just over the island.
Just out, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely gonna see that and hone in on us because he said
You do that.
he was gonna find us and look for.
He said, well, he already knows where we kind of are.
Yeah, I know. And now there's a giant. The voice.
He said he wasn't gonna kill us! It's like you don't trust him!
Huh, why should we not trust him? Because
Are you
we can't
issuing
trust
a
him?
challenge?
It's fine, this guy says he sucks!
So he definitely won't know it's you.
The DM is happy right now.
Captain,
You can't criticize me, you ate a cursed biscuit!
that you made.
I think both of you are in timeout right now. Cursed biscuit and skywriting. But from a DM's perspective, wow. This is fun. You guys turn. We take a 1 week break and then it's just whoosh. I would say we took a 2 week break, but Nines is in quite a bit of the one shot we recorded, so it didn't feel like a week off.
Captain.
You
Yeah.
put me in the same seat.
Yeah, and then I learned that apparently seats and voices go together.
Captain.
Yeah.
Please have someone on the lookout for the voices ship while we're sleeping.
Oh, of course. I shall. Wait, why?
That's a good question. Did everyone notice that? How long did it take them?
I mean, not everyone like looks up at the sky to see if there's.
Yeah, everyone's just looking at their phones these days.
Not everyone looks up at the sky to just see if there's a like writing up there.
There's sky graffiti just.
Imagine that. They're not just watching for you all the time.
You're not the main character. Apparently.
Well, it says I form it. If I just break concentration, it would gentle breeze just kind of push it along. Like it would eventually like break apart,
does.
but
Yeah, it does.
It just creates clouds. It doesn't keep them magically there.
Yeah, so it's there and it kind of drifts away. Will, yep, wouldn't have done that myself, but
I don't think you could you?
I'm not you.
Do you want to sleep in our tent? It has I think it has 4 to 5 beds in it.
Yes, it does. Your tent does have room for a couple more people, actually.
best friend sleepover.
We would have a best friend sleepover?
Yeah, pillow fight.
I've always wanted to have a pillow fight.
Okay, what do
Really?
you roll for a pillow fight?
You can't use your gun.
Roll initiative.
That would defeat the purpose of a pillow fight.
Okay.
That would be a gunfight.
Plus pillows.
Oh, well, yes, but then it would be a gun and pillow fight.
Well, this is just a standard pillow fight.
Do we have to bring our own? The pillows supplied.
I think there's pillows in there as long as you don't break them.
Well, we'll see how tough my swinging arm is.
All right.
Was that an awkward thing to say?
Yeah.
Oh. Drat.
Shall we roll for initiative?
Yeah, roll for initiative.
Okay.
4.
21.
Oh no.
3.
Well, the
Wow,
captain
I
wins. And you guys all have a pillow bite.
Make philo dough.
It sounds like you need a long rest too.
I think I do need a long rest. You all have a pillow bite, and let's see who wins. Who are the lowest initiative?
Well, Seth.
Okay. You roll at disadvantage because you were the last to go.
Yes.
And then the captain rolls with advantage because he was the first to go.
What are we adding?
Add your strength modifier to it.
No.
It's a pillow
Can I
fight.
use my wisdom for wiliness?
Sure. Why not?
Guidance.
Everyone use their best trait.
Guidance.
How does charisma help in a pillow fight?
You want to? I don't know.
You convince people to hit someone else.
You
instead
make
of
you make treaties and break them.
Yeah.
I could have used suggestion on Olsaf, but I decided to write the voice sucks in the air.
The dumbest thing that I think I've taken time for in a campaign. What were the numbers?
Dirty 20. With disadvantage.
Wow.
Wow.
You rolled numbers.
You rolled a nat 20 and
And
a
a 16.
16.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Wow,
When it
can't you do
counts.
that in combat?
When it counts, I can really roll
What did
out.
you get?
Yeah.
Well, with my charisma modifier, I rolled a 8.
24.
Please don't hit me. Wow. Okay.
I did give myself guidance.
You and the captain draw and
What do they draw?
like both. So you two get hit, and I don't know how you lose a pillow fight, but you two lose, and Sorry and the captain both win.
It's clear that they lost.
The captain, I don't know, like hit you really good.
You lose when you feel like it's not fun anymore.
Nine's like, please don't.
So what's the worst thing that can happen in a pillow fight?
You die.
I think a pillow breaks open, and now you have to clean up a bunch of like fluff.
No, your parents have to clean up a whole bunch of fluff.
This actually happened. My brother and I had a pillow fight. It was a feather pillow.
Yeah.
and it exploded.
Well, yeah, that's that's what I figured.
Yeah,
The classic trope.
it is, isn't it? But it really happened.
Yeah, it has to break open.
It was
That's the worst thing.
amazing. Yeah.
You, the two of you should have seen that one coming. I've seen how you roll dice. Like, you should have seen that one coming. The probability gods are not on your side. They're just not. So of course it would break open. What'd you roll?
Not an 88. I was just checking.
You were worried.
Yeah.
Well, we're too far out of sync there. So is there anything else you'd like to do with this big party pillow fight slumber fest? Like, what?
That's a good question. Can we get the entire village or camp involved in a pillow fight?
We don't have that many pillows.
Sure. Why not? You can go into the city and find some pillows.
We go to the pillow store.
You have a massive.
Which is right inside
You have
the
a
gate.
massive pillow fight with everybody.
There were no survivors. Campaign over.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do with the changelings?
Make sure when you make mosaics of us rescuing everyone and reactivating the city and defeating
they
Berkelion, they ended on the pillow fight.
I will try to remember to do
please-
that when I make the mosaic.
Please don't turn it into a sliding puzzle.
They all shout back, no promises.
I can't promise there won't be more sliding puzzles, because I realized that one thing I've never really seen other campaigns do that I've been in, and I've been in a lot, is have a puzzle and a fight going on at the same time. And that was a really devious idea I had, and I love it. I absolutely love it. That was the most fun I've had running something. Also, making you guys put the tokens down for the enemies, that just felt like a little more knife twisty. I loved that part too.
I'm taking a long rest.
I take a long rest.
You take a long rest, and
I take a long rest also.
you all heal up and recover your spell slots and abilities and everything. Is there anything else you'd like to do with the changelings before you bed down for the evening?
Tell them not to make any noise. We're very tired.
Sure. They'll try to be quiet. They appreciate you helping them out, so they're going to try to be respectful.
I think
Yeah.
sleeping would be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll call the session there. It's a little shorter session today. And we'll pick that up tomorrow when you guys wake up. So there you go.
That's good to know we will wake up.
I don't have any horrifying dreams in the middle of the night, right?
I don't dream
Not
about
tonight.
any.
Oh, good.
What about me? Do I get any fruit dreams? Can I roll a percentile die for that?
Sure.
Fruit dreams?
If you want to have
New
fruit
things that don't exist.
I got a 16.
Yeah, you dream about a banana.
Just a single banana.
One
Floating
banana.
in
just one banana.
That's actually way more horrifying than any monster dreams I could have had.
So is it just like 8 hours of me just staring at a single banana?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a banana.
And you actually remember the entire time. Like, you actually feel like it's been 8 hours, even though it's a dream.
So after 8 hours, does it just say "wake up" and that's the end of the dream?
Like a disembodied voice.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
that's
it's the banana.
You've learned all you need to know.
No,
Wake up.
Yeah.
Like a mouth appears on the banana and says "wake up," and then that's the end of my dream.
But it's like a duck bill like that.
Yeah, it screws out. Wake up.
Quack.
Can't quack. That doesn't make any sense.
you guys took it into some. I had like some dialogue prepared and things because I figured you might want to talk to a few of them. I wasn't expecting a pillow fight. That went in a very different direction than I was planning.
Always
So-
plan for pillow fights.
Apparently,
Were you more of a sock and bobbins type of person? I heard they're more fun than a pillow fight.
I never had those.
I didn't either.
No one did. They still sell them, by the way.
No one's had
Yeah, and they should definitely sponsor this video.
Yeah, so whoever makes the whatever they're called,
Sponsor.
The glowing endorsement of Dice and Dungeons.
hey, they haven't paid us. Send us money if you want us to talk about your thing.
So,
I'll shoehorn it in every episode.
so if I let Sevens sleep in bed
Tens.
with me, how much Boulette poop do I wake up covered in?
Does Sevens have a diaper?
Yeah.
Then
Like in dinosaurs.
roll a. No, I'm gonna roll because it's not really up to you.
No.
Oh, no poop.
Nice.
Wow.
It all stayed contained in the diaper. Congratulations.
9's here.
You
I'm
don't,
fun uncle, not parent.
you don't have every parent's worst moment. The diaper that fails.
Yet.
We roll every long rest.
Yeah.
Well, on that very interesting conclusion, what a second half to the show. I'm just,
Yeah.
you got in a pillow fight.
We had a lot of crystal chats, and then we got in a pillow fight.
Yeah, the first half was like lore, and then the second half
We need
was like
lore and potatoes.
We need to have fun. What fun we can have before we get to the Republic, where I'm assuming everything is awful all the time.
I bet
That's a fair assessment.
they probably do not have pretzels
Do not think so.
They might. You don't
or
know yet.
fritters.
We'll find out.
It's not a country completely devoid of joy. It's just that the people who have the joy are few.
Are we gonna run into a town where dancing's illegal?
No, you might run into a town where you have to pay an exorbitant amount of money if you want to dance.
We're gonna go to that town.
Yeah. Are you gonna dance?
Yes, we're gonna.
You need to do something with your money.
Nobody
Money.
puts 9s in the corner.
Except 9.
Well, all right, everyone. Thanks for sticking with whatever this session was. I'm not entirely certain.
It was us unwinding after a long adventure.
It definitely was that. We will see you next week for another adventure. Unless this airs around the time we're going to take a break, then maybe we won't. Who knows? I don't know what the schedule is going to be yet. So, in any case, see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, Dungeoneers. Alexis, your trusty dungeon mistress here. We have some exciting news for you. Our 50th episode is coming up pretty quickly. And, well, we're going to be doing a little bit of celebration for it. So, on our 50th episode, we're going to be starting a big giveaway. It's going to go the entire month after it first airs, and you're going to have multiple chances to enter. I don't want to give away everything right now, but it's going to be for something big. Stay tuned to find out more, and love y'all. See you soon.